because Ventus has been doing a lot of work with Unika. A lot of work. So yeah, we're gonna see some half screen pokes into high-low. All the Sin players from Exard, this is it. This is it.
Yeah, this character has been a force to be reckoned with here, especially with the stance swapping here with the Arbalist, and obviously going to get an additional gunshot, but has the slide, which makes the slide safer here with 26K.
Guard be broken. Geo movement though, dash 5K. Oh my gosh, the DP from downtown.
Oh, trying to go for the double shot, but a JD finally connects here for Crescendo. Oh, drifts? Yeah.
What? That 2K is crazy active. Wow, I guess Far S just has is plus on whiff. I don't know how he didn't get a whiff punish there. That's Geo as well. How did Geo not whiff punish a character's Far S? I'm shocked and amazed.
Runs some 2Ks here. Does go for Slash Series with the launch up. Yes, it's Arbalist DP. Get that extra bounce time there, but this, wow, 5H. Full conversion for quarter. Does get the side swap off 2H. Nice install DP to get the shatter.
Super important. The momentum might have been shifted for this round. Let's find out what Geo does now. BRC slow down time. Oh, back might be. Ooh, I was about to say maybe dead. Oh, never mind, he's dead now.
We got the dash cancel off of it here. 2H into the 2H Arbalist to finish the job.
Yeah, one of the things about Unika that I think is really interesting, it's hard to see unless you've either labbed Unika yourself or you've seen someone labbed, is basically like the Karas, the dash cancel momentum moves. Where you have to look for literally the dust from Unika's feet to know, oh, okay, they kind of like Kara canceled it. It's not really a Kara cancel, but it feels like it because you can only get the dash from specific normals or specials. But yeah, you'll see it and you'll probably think, so what? And it can make quite a difference to combos.
Yeah, I mean, look at how quickly she can close the gap there. And that's right out of her Arbalist stance, too. Go.
One move.
Oh, jeez, no DP. Able to jump. That's the one tragic thing about Unika, right? Her aerial buttons, I think, are probably less than stellar. Obviously, JS is like her go-to, like a strong button, but trying to hit with like a JH or even just JD, right? It leaves you so lingering up in the sky there.
Yeah.
Far slash connect though. Quick cancel into Arbalist stance.
Oof. Empty same side. Oh yeah, brown red. That is this character dishes out crazy damage.
You'd be surprised if you haven't labbed her. I highly encourage that you do, because it's a pretty straightforward game plan to at least get like a 50% combo on a character.
Fresh up to S. Don't forget DP.
Plenty of gaps here. Giovanna gonna have to be airtight in a lot of these block strings. I know she loves to go for that stagger pressure, but this is not one of those characters you want to do that to. Nice finish.
Yeah, I think Ventus tried to go for a backdash BRC and get in time. Got caught by the active frames from Geo. Go into plus frames. Mid stun dipper. That's what we should call it now.
It's someone tried to tell me it was so it's like the daughter dipper or something like that. I don't remember what it was. Spoiler for the anime.
Oh, wham wham. I haven't seen it either, but I kind of put two and two together.
Yeah, once you see the weapons free, then you kind of piece it all together. And the buttons are just so ignorant when it comes to like screen control. Just throwing out 2S, 5S would work against any other character, but Geo, the speed is in her favor. Crescendo goes for the dash up 2S, does connect, Ventus goes for the burst. 5P could have been huge, and yeah, we just sit out here with the full Gatling series. Slash into the heavy slash. And even with the meter we had, that boosted damage is certainly going to help out on chip, even if Ventus decided to block it. So pretty well done there. Obviously, Crescendo had that opportunity to take advantage of it with that life lead, but gotta be careful still, because that is a DPable option. That far slash being so lingering, and even the heavy slash, low profilable. So big challenge opportunity from Ventus.
Yeah, I think most characters that have the same sort of game plan as Geo find it really hard to whiff punish far rest. Like you said, on whiff, it's like, well, it's so active, and then I still have to be careful of the empty cancel into something. But someone like Unika can just poke it.
Yup. H, there's the DP. Pulling up the 2-on-4 S out of that situation.
Yeah, it's got a surprisingly good hitbox behind it as well.
Gosh, and her OTG routes are insane too. Like being able to pick up with the 5H or heck even 2H is just pretty consistent as well. Nice call out on the burst. Crescendo really trying to return this favor. Steal back the life lead.
Can you take the momentum? Oh, 5H whiffs. Good spacing from Ventus, but couldn't get the punish on it afterwards. Oh, the jump scare. Yes, dash up closest. And that was kind of risky because Ventus has shown that they're okay with DPing. So that was a really good call out from Crescendo. Oh,
right here.
There you go.
Speaking of. And that's the thing, there's so many opportunities to try to call out with a DP like that. Fortunately, it's not the Arbalist edition because then you get that full extension, but this time here, gonna go for the Michael Sword off of that one.
Oof. Double fireball. RC. I like the RC. Just looking for the scouting out for the burst, right? Crescendo. Pretty smart though. Knows not going to throw away burst on a hero attempt of trying to come back in that round.
Full screen drill. Nice chase down to the challenge with the 5P. Get the shatter. Heck yeah. Not the most damaging one, but still, we'll take that positive bonus resource.
2D. The Mago button. 2D the god. Same side. Oh, that was grimy. That was nasty. Okay, Crescendo. Oh, getting fuzzy with a heavy has to feel bad. It's got to feel not fun.
Well earned from Giovanna, if I do say so myself. Well
yeah, she needs it.
She really does. She really does. All right, we'll see how the rest of this one goes. Crescendo up 2-1 over Ventus, sticking with Unika for the rest of the way here.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Jeez, I'm kind of surprised. I want to see more heavy slash round start coming from Ventus. I think you do pretty well, with the exception of Giovanna here. Like, she could be a little bit scared to try to heavy slash challenge at the round start, but I think the trade works in Ventus' favor on that one.
Oh, that was such a good idea after the take going for that button, the far heavy slash, I believe it is. Right. But Crescendo not pressing the button basically just saved their life. Maybe either can take a life of a Ventus, depending on this next interaction. They've got RC, there we go, BRC, hold up.
See, that's the thing of it though, like we could have done JH right there, but it's been so awkward to barely side swap with 2P and a DP to finish the round.
Getting a bit scrambly there. Oh, even the forward dash wasn't enough. Yeah, this seems like a very awkward matchup in the first couple of seconds for Ventus to kind of navigate with Unika. Because there's that range that you was talking about, right? Where you can't react to Geo, but you're scared to poke.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's still able to pick this up? All right. Talk about spatial awareness coming from Ventus here. Losing their cool out of that sequence, because that was a very sketchy sequence to try to finish up here.
I know Ventus is like a lab monster. I want to say that that was a freestyle. I feel that they parkoured that combo. I don't know if any of those side switches were intentional, but like you said, to pick it up in the moment, that was actually really sick.
I'd like to think that Ventus is playing some Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So you know what? This is exactly how I'll pick this up.
Yeah. A little ollie here.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Jeez, dash up 5K. See, started with the heavy. I was wondering, but that quick dash up dash up kick is certainly going to be trouble with the rate of speed that Giovanna has. Jeez, the H. I didn't even see her actually make that approach. That was crazy.
Out of nowhere. Side fives to the face. Decent damage. 2D again. Really hard button to interact with. Even for Unika, I'd say that's a rough button. BRC in the air, falling JK, but it's not funny. Ventus, can they equalize and get this last game, last round?
Look how much offensive pressure we have going into this final round here for Crescendo. We started out the set with giving those same frame traps that Giovanna is, want to do. But now it's just being airtight. We're taking away the chip damage that we can as we hit that 50% tension, keeping things a little iffy for Ventus with these quick dash ups, pumping the brakes. We go all in. Slash, stand up for me here. Wow,
Awesome.
Good block. Even a delay.
Yeah, super overwhelming at the last minute. You could kind of feel that Crescendo was like, okay, let me just go nuts.
I could see more big O vibes. I could see more therefore, yeah, big robot mech.
Yeah.
Could be a mech.
Dead man and mech. You heard it here first. Zero doesn't lie either, so. Oof. And Nago takes no prisoners. Straight in with the violence.
See,
What early
score
pop?
6. See what happens when you go higher than permit score 1. You lose all your health. Kiwi about to run it home here.
6P whiffs. Oh. In turn as well, Gundam whipping their 6P. Straight as big tree. That was, I hope all the games are like that. Just offense, off rip. That was like 13 seconds of we're here to play games.
See here. 2S got that poke there. But still the low. Finally getting a scoop. Oh no. Open up that low slash.
Yeah. Really decent damage here for Nago. Couldn't clinch it. Scorch a PRC. There it is. Counter hitting the button. Take Nago to the corner. Time to guess? No, we don't guess here. We don't guess here.
That's the risk that you take with the unique dash of Eno here. That quick reversal. Fortunately, you're not dead to rights out of that situation here. Not hard to block when you got a reversal like that.
Looking for the burst potentially. Oh, no burst here. We're going to get the wall break. Glass smash everywhere. Positive bonus. Chemical love.
Here's the Beyblade to rip right through, not the Beyblade rather, but the clone, and still going to get scooped up by Kiwi, who was literally a hair's breadth away from death. First game for Kiwi.
Yeah, I think even though they were both playing really aggressive, obviously, like you pointed out, Nago has a limitation to how kind of gung-ho the character can go. So gonna have to be really careful because of the mask mechanic. Even someone who doesn't do massive damage all the time like Eno can take full advantage of that.
Absolutely. It's kind of like that saving grace if you're on the receiving end facing off against Nagoriyuki. If they are not paying attention to that resource, like you say, you have that immediate comeback factor where the opponent does all the work for you. So, too bad. Oof. Again, the note gonna get shut down here. Perfect time to dash.
I like the little delay from Kiwi, just scouting out for the potential bursts. Going for the mix, there's a low. Straight the big tree coming inbound. Chemical, straight the glass.
Big swing, back throw though. Great position. The neutral jump avoided the first part. Obviously, but like that second one though, it's gonna hit on all sides.
No, got hit with the. Oh my! What a round start call out! Good stuff from Gundam.
Ooh. Couple 5P to take that call out. Wait a minute. Slash series here. Close with that Fukio and still trying to strip away at least a little bit of that blood gauge. Nice 2S.
Yeah, almost like a trick guard. Got a counter hit. Back dash, get chased with the 2K. There's the burst. And straight in. Oh my gosh, look at the cholesterol. It's rising. Woo! Never mind. Nago gets the hit.
He's gonna get that hard knockdown here, of course. Recover some of that blood gauge. Very much needed.
Should be getting some. Ooh, I was about to say, I feel just blocking there is a good option, but it is Eno, so it's pretty tough to want to be on the defense as Eno, not having a reversal without tension.
Got a tricky scenario there. We do have like guard cancel opportunity here with all that meter that we got from just being shattered. The Kiwi already gonna have this first advantage on positive bonus.
All right, cholesterol's going down for Nago overhead. No burst in sight. Could be enough.
God, Kiwi up 2-0 over Gundam Aerial so far.
Channeling their inner Daru. I'm pretty sure that's the same color as well. So it's a winning costume.
It's indeed. First qualified out here for Arc World Tour this year.
Mm-hmm. Kind of fitting because they got the home court advantage.
So true, right? Just to have it said and done, you have the rest of the year ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
You can qualify for just bother some folks at other events as you travel. Still find success there. Stroke counter hit round start. Catch Gundam Aerial reeling.
Bit of patience. Chemical love poke. Old school. I like it. Beating the far S from Nago.
Oh my goodness, the DP does get stuffed by a dive coming from Kiwi. We have super. Send it.
Nago, a big boy. Not dead quite yet. I don't think that reaches.
Probably expecting either a dash off rip here. Since we got that hard knockdown, that's an okay bet, but still the Oki is more in favor of Kiwi for a safe jump opportunity there.
Nice air to air. Ooh, unfortunate. Nago going the other way. But Kiwi back in. Gundam back to the wall. Okay, that deflection really did kind of stop the stroke the big tree pressure.
Nice, the low. Good recognition on the crouch block there, especially with that FD, like that last-ditch effort to try to stay and block the dash. Oh no, not again! And no challenge whatsoever!
I want to say that she doesn't know the punish. You got interrupted. There's a couple of moves in this game. Well, I mean, it's not
far too long.
Is the low part of the name? I hope it is.
I don't know. MegaAss on the Venom.
Ah, it's not. I do like to see some Venom. This is an interesting matchup.
Yeah, I can't imagine that this is a good time for Venom, really. Just getting set up is like the most difficult part for this character in a lot of cases. Of course, we do have a few stinger aims to try to interrupt, but I think the Grave Reaper just kind of stands out as champion in this matchup here.
Nice interruption with the 2K. Oh, the stinger pressure. Ooh, air to air with the JP. Almost got to confirm the invol frames in the RC.
Ooh, I think we tried to low block a little bit too early. The double overhead opening up against MegaAss. Just gotta say Mega at this point. It's too long.
That's a good reason not to say the whole word. I respect it. Yeah, it's just too long. Those extra 3 letters, too much.
One too many syllables for that one. It's Megas? Oh no!
Oh, we got. It's the S. The
No,
S.
just imagine. It was just imagine if it was a Megas and they just had the extra A there. Oh. All right, nice try to avoid the graveyard, but you put yourself right back into it there. Cross over with the 5P.
Oh, the read on the burst. That was one of those bursts where you're like, I can feel the tilt in my opponent. It's so visceral. It's like you have to just burst here. Like there's just no way on God's green earth that you don't burst here. It's unfortunate. It happens to the best of us.
I hate being put in that situation. Sometimes some folks here in this Guilty Gear Strive era are like, you know what? Maybe I don't burst. Maybe I make you really try to fish for it. And some of these players out here, they're not following through on those burst baits, right? Because sometimes you can go back and do a combo off for a burst bait attempt. That's the ideal way to do it for some folks. Take the gamble. Not going to work out either way, though, for that first game. SYMPHUUKAI with the hard read.
Charging the Grave Reapers. Trying to take up as much space on the screen as possible. But those stinger aims are just... they're going to make your life miserable. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Glad I was proven wrong here in this set. Like I was talking about earlier, like I would imagine that Grave Reaper would probably be the one thing that kind of annoys Venom in this situation, but Stinger Aim has something to say about it. JD continuing the pressure.
Mind your toes. Stained. Arbiter. Oh, that was sick. I love that confirm. Ooh, PRC with front.
Expensive dodge here, but worth the price as you try to whittle away against SYMPHUUKAI and succeed.
in any game. Slow moving projectiles are just too strong. Just too strong. Ooh, it's 6p. Kind of gets the burst. Couldn't get much reward. Didn't get the stain on. It's going to apply some more pressure. A.B.A, take the toes. Oh, the vacuum effect on that move is so good, man.
Right back in, and I'm going to do it again. Yeah, you got to FD at some point here. That wrist. Ooh, the Stinger aim shut down the high arbor sign. That's huge. And drift upward to avoid the 6p. All right. Survived only for so long here. Here's the throw combo. Super to carry to the corner and get the shatter.
Sneaky little arbiter in there for a little bit more damage. Stains into dust. Oh my gosh, the hands. The spookiest of hands.
Get you. Oh, wow. Counter hit with that 2S. Nice little QV setup.
They're going to be a throwback of old Venom. 2S, round start was like one of the best moves you could do. Kind of going back to that vibe. Having the Wilder Sword, like you said, to confirm with afterwards. Here's the stain. Pops with the Brave. Reaper. Love 6H to stop you from jumping. Oh my gosh, Stinger point blank. What a projectile.
And got that RC. Here we go.
Carcass raise. Oh, look at the bar. Look at the bar.
At the very least, we do have some tension available here. Mega gonna get pushed away. And what a throw on the teleport. 2D pickup. There goes Carcass raise set up for quarter. Sent for super in a game up here. Mega cleaning up.
I love this character. Even though it was like one of my worst matchups as a Leo player. But I really like how they've kept Venom intact from Exard. Hugh is still annoying. Stinger's soup. Like, you have to think, Zero. Like, the situations we saw Stinger, it's like your fastest poke, your best projectile. Like, it does everything.
And especially in this matchup, now that the Stinger just goes right over the Grave Reaper, so you're countering a lot of what SYMPHUUKAI wants to do, forcing SYMPHUUKAI to potentially just go for a aerial Grave Reaper instead to try to at least make the approach, but you're putting yourself in a precarious position. Already Stinger shutting everything down. Nice.
Yeah, that is kind of the way around it. You just have to guess with the IED, see if you get lucky. There goes the Crow. Stained. Extra block stun, you love to see it. Brave, nice 6p, good reads. It's confirmed. Yeah, didn't want any of that.
Oh, that JD was mad active after the RC attempt. Oh, but the 5k interrupt. Two ships crossing in the sea here. JD will actually course correct for you here as Mega gets the shatter, catches up into a small life lead, but SYMPHUUKAI with 100% meter, still gonna get the throw combo. Add the super on top of it.
In comes the succubus. Oh, not enough. Oh, Feather's got so much meter. Megas, what are you gonna do? Sting? Yeah, Stinger. Why not? It's still the best thing to do, even with 100 tension. Just Stinger. Oh no! Sting would have beat that.
What if we started up Stinger though?
I mean, you have to commit to the Stinger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You didn't believe it?
Yeah. Got to put all faith in the cue ball.
It's right here, trying to play with geometry, not gonna work.
Ooh, crowed up. Oh my gosh, you can see that. SYMPHUUKAI's really gone, oh, you like to block? That means I get more frames of the plus variety because I can charge up all of my moves.
Wait a minute! Nice 6p to call it. I can't believe the startup with that Carcass right there.
Okay. Still alive. What we've got? Detention. We've got Stinger. They're like 25 more? No, never mind. I was about to say 25 more Stingers and you might win, but yeah, the high-low. When you think about it on paper, that move kind of seems broken, right? Like you've got a almost full screen high-low.
And it really is pretty tricky because in most traditional sense of a character like Venom, you're trying to watch the character itself, not what's about to happen to you. So you have to very closely pay attention to the animation and which height that Venom is going to go for off of that Arbor side. If they stab right into the ground, obviously that low. So paying attention to that while you're still trying to pay attention to succubus in front of you or potential teleport, like that is just information overload on the screen.
Yeah.
Let's dive.
I love Mad Struggle. Such a sick move. Stinger. ID away. I don't know if that was the plan, but it did end up being that way. I'm just kind of saving, controlling the space. You were talking about the geometry earlier. I think when you're back to the wall, the other angled projectiles are pretty good. I just don't know if they're really good against testing, though. That's the issue.
Oh. Throw back to the drift. Oh, missed the 6H though. Yo. What? Beautiful 60, the stop sign of the game. You know, they nerfed that.
Did they? Really?
I mean, no.
Oh my. Good move. Very good move.
Oh, launcher.
Yeah, that was definitely a burst that had to come out. The MegaAss. Oh, good read. Spend the cash. Makes sense. Get the hard knockdown. Positive bonus will probably get you back to 50 tension, but you do have to watch out for the RC potentially.
Oh, no. Back-to-back tap dust here. Had the resources to do it. And again, it worked out. Just open up with tap dust after the hard knockdown situation.
Oh, okay. Lasagna Slayer is not playing Slayer. My heart bleeds. Oh, we are getting some BT, so someone might be bleeding. Hopefully it's not me. We got Goldlewis Dickinson on player 2 side for Lasagna Slayer.
You know what? Goldlewis probably consumes lasagna. I feel like that's an individual that would eat lasagna. Wild assault. Punish off the lingering slash coming from Django.
Good challenge just before the Thunderbirds.
Ooh! Shut down the Fukio immediately. Close slash here. Counter hit. Nope. Interesting to go for the JD. Maybe we thought there was going to be another dash up coming from Lasagna Slayer.
Oh, decides to back away, having the life bleed. Oh, yes. They're ripped. Oh, that was the plan, I guess.
Time to crush.
Oh.
Yo, Django does this.
Oh, this is so doable. This is so doable. No RC? I'm surprised. No bite?
Oh, no!
Sky.
She gave him space. It was a step back.
Skyfish in BT range? In BT range is diabolical behavior from Lasagna, by the way. Diabolical.
Two back up here. Nice.
Big jump in. Oh my gosh, the water assault chase down.
Lasagna has been thrown down. The wild assault chase. The RC gonna get called out with burst. Nice little BSU. Open season for Django. Can we open up Lasagna?
There's one overhead. Couldn't get anything off it afterwards. YRC once again. I feel the YRCs are coming out just as Django's thinking about going for a command grab.
No! Launching called out the burst. Django sealing back around here.
Committed to the strikes. No throws in sight. Overhead gets blocked. Okay, back in the direction he was.
A single step with the 5K and still gonna trade, but not gonna get the full conversion.
Oh, that's such a smart PRC. I'm surprised he didn't go for the 6P, but either way, they still got the momentum. Django going back to blocking. Oh no, Thunderbird.
Launched PRC. Beautiful stuff here. Let's get Lazadi Slayer putting the game up on the board.
I really like the way that Django's playing though. It's literally strike. It's so scary. It's like eventually they're gonna throw, right? And they just never throw. Never throw.
I'm fishing for that one neutral jump opportunity, and we got the one, and there's only been one BSU, and that was it. And it was already like round was over type of BSU.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to see any more. I just want strikes. I want to see RPS, and you pick rock boulder. Yes. Oh, so good.
I mean, this is the layer 1, right? Like, you have to prove to me you solved how to get out of this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, actually trying to steal that turn after the IB. Jesus, the 2H, a couple Fukios forward, and the relentless offense for Django.
Ooh, watch out. This is prime level 2 blood range. Yep. I become the neutral. I'm a Shamsho character. I'm a simple man. I'm a very simple man. Just frame trap and I'll be smiling for the rest of the day. Just a couple of frame traps and I'm good.
So it's good. When you're playing it's that control factor, right? You are in complete control of your opponent this whole way.
In comes the BT though, the great equalizer. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oof. Nice patience from Django. Oh.
Again, opened up here with plenty of opportunities, but the true Goldlewis reversal, that 2P.
So the lesson I've learned is as soon as you go for the grab, you lose. Django, you know the mission. Oh my gosh, block cross up. That was the mission. I feel that burst was in spite of I don't want to get put on the YouTube short. I just don't finish this combo.
At the very least, we have to try to establish some sort of offense here, and this is a great way to kick it off with that hard knockdown. Lucien so close to that burst. There's another BSU. Oh.
Not like this. Ooh. Got the Thunderbirds. YRC. Okay. Looking for the burst?
Wait! Yes! Okay, alright. Again, not expecting to look for it the second time, right? That's the big call that Django made. Took a second chance. And boy, did that gamble pay off.
100% zero. I think we don't phrase it enough to burst bait twice. It's when you're wrong the first time, to burst bait again, you either look like a genius or just a stubborn moron. But
exactly.
Whatever the combination of the thing is, I like it.
It's like you called out earlier to that original burst bait. It's just like, you know you have to, right? Like, you have to.
Yes.
Don't deny me this burst. Like, you have to do it.
It was part of the contract. Do you not remember? You signed it.
You expected the burst right there. That fast BRC. You want to get down quick to be able to finish the job.
Oh no, step on the trainers. Can you see it? OTG with a 2S. Zanya. Find the way out of the corner. This is a good way to get out of the corner. Oh, but you didn't jump over. Why I see too early? Tragic.
Off the backdash, there is no escape from that behemoth typhoon.
Oh no, Mr. Fares. Oh, BT Airlines. Universe. Oh, the double up. Ooh. Oh, this is so winnable for Lasagna.
Smash, watch out, nice. At least gonna get the block of the drone.
Oh, it's a frame kill. It's okay. We don't win. It was a frame kill. There's the burst. Couldn't bait it because we're in the BT animation.
Oh no!
Headbutt. I told you zero. I told you this was winnable. I told you this was winnable.
takes, it's Goldlewis. I mean, we're talking about two powerhouses of characters here in terms of damage output. And just to return the favor, you made one mistake. Gonna get scooped up for it.
It's just torture, right? Just the buff to how Goldlewis can do BTs now. You're so scared of double overhead. I think double overhead in most games is scary, especially when it's safe on block.
Well, and they're usually not at the rate of speed that Goldlewis is tossing them out.
True. Very true. The late overhead, fast overhead, yeah, it's not fair.
It's so quick. Like, wait a minute, is the low overhead? Like, before I was scared of Goldlewis. Now I'm absolutely mortified of Goldlewis on every interaction because of that change. All right, nice anti-air. I mean, the easiest of anti-airs, and immediate burst from Django, who just wants desperately to get out of this corner.
The half circles are going crazy right now. Can't kill though. Oh, the focus sash is activated.
Oof.
Yeah, that will do it.
Just brought a gun to the fight. Like, nope.
Very early bite. Normally you see that to reduce the blood. Oh my gosh, it's rising. The cholesterol's going through the roof right now.
Brother,
never mind.
brother. Out of all the times you're not jumping. But that is the condition we've had for 3 games straight now. It's been nothing but strikes. Dany said, there ain't no way you're gonna throw me.
At this point, I think Lasagna's going, does Django even know how to do the grab? After game 2. It's changed now. It's definitely changed.
Let's pick up. Oh my god, look at the life! Backing away from the JD, and yes, let it rip. Shut down the drone as well while we're at it.
Oh my gosh, that was evil intent. Round start, Wild Assault. Living up to your name, Slayer. A.B.A. Good work in the favor though.
Slash series and outlasting the lifeline of that Thunderbird. Trying to chase things down. Nice. Called out the PRC with that 2H, but again, Lasagna with the wild assault to push back to the mid screen. Nice stand block. Oh no. Stop backdashing. I know you want to so bad. What would you do? If you time it right, you're a genius. I don't know.
It's kind of a guess, right?
Might very well happen up against Zato with little opportunity to pull out Little Eddie. We'll see how it plays though, because I mean, still, Zato can be forced to be reckoned with a lot of that side swap here, sandwiching the opponent with Little Eddie here, and it's already gone.
Yeah, KingKoa showing that they haven't forgotten the matchup. Things out. Wow, just surfing on in, gets the throw. Smells the fear, and I guess maybe because A.B.A wasn't in jelly, it was like, nah, you're not gonna press buttons randomly in neutral.
Oh, see, look how devastatingly slow that is. We'll build up on resources. We just get the carry with the drill.
All right, Poncho gets the positive bonus, plays it very safe, sees the RC potential on KingKoa's side and stays just outside of the YRC range. Really, really smart. Being able to obviously activate your minion to do all the hard work and you be safe. Again, round start hit with 2S, not a great feeling, and in comes aggressive A.B.A. Key Blade Wielder.
This is, again, that snowball effect, how quickly this matchup changes, where she maintains a steady flow of jealous rage in this matchup.
Sora's in chat. Sora definitely gives A.B.A a 10 out of 10 for that perfect. That was perfect.
Part is your guiding key, says A.B.A, I guess. Don't look at her keys.
Okay, unlocking the heart. Oh my, the Zato classic. Zatos have mastered the way to make 5P reversal. It's so good. 5P RC is basically Zato's DP.
Anything. Oh no. Needs a better reversal. Oh no! That was forever and a half to stare down that burst, but we're out of jealous rage. And maybe that's why we pumped the brakes there from KingKoa. We knew that Jealous Rage was about to end.
Oh, slow down. Oh my gosh, the fly mode. Both players without the meter they need. Oh, in comes Eddie opposed. Piercer, where's he gone? He's breaking the law.
Oh, used the reflect right there. That was the armor.
How is no one dead yet?
Somebody died. No, it's just the first game. What?
I think we're in for a very good set.
No kidding. That was quite the back and forth for just a... Wait a minute.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Very... I don't want to say unorthodox. I think both characters are quite... Not straightforward, but we know what they do. We know what their win conditions are. And I think with Zhao it's a little bit easier to kind of identify, oh, Eddie hit. With A.B.A, it's like, something you mentioned earlier, it's like, oh, when you're not in jealousy mode, you're not very good. But that's just not the case. I think it makes it so she can't activate her win condition fast, but she can still get the win condition without jealousy mode.
Yeah, she still has some strong tools. She has that dash input that she can do to low profile through some of the approaches. She has that armor up that helps build that Jealous Rage meter, so she's not completely useless. It's just she has a hard time chasing opponents down in this state.
Sun Void, keep the pressure going. Yeah. I mean, those are the matches where we're just like, oh yeah, A.B.A doesn't do anything if they start blocking at round start. But this is all it takes to activate, you know, cracked A.B.A.
But if you can keep her at bay at full screen, there's very little she's going to be able to do. Applause, applause. Nice 6P.
Ooh, look at this. Tried to go for a dash FD break into throw, but got back from all their trouble. Poncho is in dire straits right now. Has got Eddie. But yeah, I just don't think KingKoa is just not going to give you a chance to put a pose up on screen. And I think that's the thing you've got to be careful of as A.B.A. It's like, as soon as Eddie touches the ground, I have to swing. Because if a pose goes up, it's going to make this way harder to close out the match.
Jealous Rage to chase through the skies. It's better air-to-air normals in this state. Okay, does get blocked out. We get out of dodge for that one here. Still trying to scramble away, at least for a full screen position. The Piercer to go through.
Max Wing Dust. Oh, catch back dash. Really smart.
2S convert even. That's our opposed and leaps right over it.
Ooh. Oh, airborne on the 2K. Recognize the confirm. Really smart stuff from KingKoa. No escape. Such a cool character.
It's so fun to watch just the resource juggling that you have with A.B.A. Like how the opponent has to try to survive throughout that state, even while she's, you know, still trying to build it up. When do you choose to activate, and how do you overwhelm the opponent very quickly in that Jealous Rage state? Like KingKoa just really showcasing a mastery and understanding of this matchup to deny resources from Poncho, to deny full screen presence, even when they're stuck at full screen. They're not sweating it as they're slowly building up that rage meter to get back into the fray.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, we've got a color change. Back to basics. Back to the old memes. The Bugs Bunny meme. Classic. All blacks out. Oh yeah, burst that. Keep the corner as well. Other little break the laws in between. Eddie's back in business. Blocks the low. Doesn't block the second.
H calls out that burst.
Sharknado back into the Eddie pressure.
Just gonna take a tap dust to go through.
That was relentless pressure from Poncho.
See, there's a command dash to go right through.
That was sick.
I've never seen A.B.A really try to attempt a command dash like that at round start. Bold move goes from KingKoa, and it pays off in spades.
Oh my. Just be correct every time. I love it.
Those are perfect. Yeah, I guess we'd be correct. Wait a minute. This is about to be a clean run for KingKoa at this rate.
Invite to hell. Look at the staggers from Poncho. Oh no, I don't think they wanted to cross over with that combo. And they were looking for the burst. So many things on their mind. Ooh, Sharknado. Oh, baited. YRC. And then look for the burst. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, that's a way to answer right back with the perfect. I mean, the ebb and flow of control between these two is just so overwhelming.
It feels like they've both shown that they have a Himothy mode. They are him. Just Himothy mode activated, and there's nothing you can do. Both characters suffering from not having a meterless reversal. So it is a case of, oh, okay, you're blocking. I hope you find a way out. If you don't, GG's next round, I guess.
Nice little backdash to round start here. Avoids a couple bad scenarios that we've seen in previous round starts, including that dash and now the 2 and 4K just going out.
Backdash didn't get much off of it, but now, yep, Himothy mode activated. Oh, good 2S. Gonna get confirmed with the invite to hell.
Or at least denying this Jealous Rage. See, that's why we go for the retreat in the sky to make you phase out of your Jealous Rage, avoid that meter build, and still KingKoa is going to get it. Nice chase, actually delaying the jump in the corner.
Zato still alive. Oh, the dash under was so clutch, but just out of range for the throw. Unfortunate.
Four though, jump back away, does get the guard cancel the push. Nice, actually, look at this. Wait a minute. Good sequence of events here just to get yourself right back into Jealous Rage, but it's only for a little bit longer. Oh, and actually, smart on Poncho to step right in front of that oppose just so he can still get the safety out of that guard.
Yeah, Cool trying to jump away. This isn't going to be it, but oh my god, the spacing was immaculate. It's got to be one of the scariest shimmies next to like Geo. Knockdown. Yeah, he's just having a nap.
They did. Daisuke did that on purpose. There's no way they were just like, let's actually do Daisuke. It has to be long.
Evil genius.
All right, our other resident Testament player, Fubuki, showing up against Cheryo. TNS's own on the Goldlewis. $1 from Arupol. Thank you so very much. We greatly appreciate that contribution.
Cheryo coming with a patented trademark orange Goldlewis, dealing humongous damage off rip first round to the big Dickinson.
Watch it. Good stand block. Yeah, the aerial approach, Fubuki. Good IP, trying to challenge with the 5P. Maybe thought the jumping was going to come through.
Cheryo scheming, using that health as currency points to get close. Ooh. Oh my gosh, these blocks have been phenomenal until they weren't, unfortunate. But you know what? I was about to say, you kind of got your wish because Fubu was close to you, but yeah, just couldn't challenge having to stay in and the kind of disjointed normals of Testament.
Oh, hard bet on a guard cancel right there. Another character, sure, but Goldlewis, so much risk on that one.
The tricky air mobility. Fubu getting out of dodge, getting to break the glass with the stain activated as well. This is good. So is Wild Assault. That's very good.
Oh, she's the stain. Yes. Oh my goodness, with the call out with the super. No tap does for you, Cheryo, with the swift reaction.
That was a little bit wild. Like you said, the reaction was there. It's the you've crossed me up, and then you were still ready. That was huh. Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was good. It's good reactions. It's very rare that you can teleport cross up and be scared of like a double quarter circle move, right? Because you're like, nah, you're not ready. Your fingers have to readjust.
You got to think about that one. No. That's the thing. Cheryo's been in this so many times against Fubuki, who has made top 8 several times here at TNS. I can imagine that Cheryo's like, enough is enough. It has to end.
Come to rain on your parade. Oh my gosh, what 2P was ready. But the burst is also there for Fubu, so I love the aerial shenanigans. Like the fake teleport, the actual teleports, the teleport into your face and get a throw. Definitely keeping Cheryo guessing. Not deterred from the modern super that Cheryo brought out in the last game. Delete. No burst.
Just in case you burst. Oh, you're still dead and he didn't block it.
Oh, I mean, Fubu's got 100 tension. Did have 100 tension. Oh,
my God. I can't run fast enough, so I just go for White Wild Assault.
It's a good move. Cheryo very comfortable just sacrificing the burst mechanic for I just want to win neutral. Hold on a second.
Still surprised at how much damage Testament is capable of.
Ooh, so nice having to do it twice. Still not enough to get rid of Goldlewis. Stain activated. Overhead blocked. YRC. Oh, the chase. Brave 2K to check that run.
Kidding. Jeez, 5K? Not close enough. Cheryo, not gonna be able to get the challenge off with that 2S. Full screen, just opt to hold on to at least a little bit of security gauge and try to go for this Skyfish.
Yeah, the Grave Reapers just being not interactable, even with Skyfish or Thunderbird. Pretty good tool to fry at full screen against Goldlewis. Doesn't have to worry about Wild Assault though. Oh, there you go.
Awesome. Hey, that's a small W though, forcing the guard cancel that strips away a little bit more burst gauge. Catching a backdash attempt, Fubuki in trouble.
Oh, just out of range with the BT, air to air with the JS. Oh my gosh, nearly got to confirm. That would have been absolutely insane. But the pressure from BT will be enough for Cheryo to get another one on the board. And it definitely feels, if you watch the matches without looking at the numbers, you're like, oh yeah, it feels like it's always in Fubu's court until it's not. And it's not even like one mistake. It's just that Cheryo decides to attack. And it just goes really pear-shaped for Testament after that.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, pound for pound in terms of damage, that comeback factor in terms of, like you said, it is that pear shape that does slightly favor Cheryo almost. I feel like I'm just, here we are again, back in corners, we burst away, and defensive resources are now gone, so you have to kind of fight for your life out of those scenarios. Let's throw. The OTG, stain applied. Let's see if you can keep Cheryo away.
Oh yes, everything plus the kitchen sink, and then one empty jump, and Cheryo just closed the gap. You teleport out though. Oh no. The hesitation. That's what Goldlewis feeds on.
Oh, doesn't want to deal with it. I'll just blast right through with a wild assault. Trying to throw a projectile at me, will you?
Will come down eventually, and Goldlewis is going to be there with the UMA. The overdrive as well. Still not enough. Yeah. It's just a gross situation because you want to land to kind of establish a block or defensive mechanic, but you can't. You just can't stand still.
Avoids the Skyfish, and nice. We already preemptively set up for a teleport there to get close. We're at least thinking a couple steps ahead here. Tap dust conversion.
Yeah, really strong damage. Again, applying the state, which is super important. Quick Skyfish. YRC didn't get blocked. It's going to remove the state as well. PRC in return couldn't get punished though. Oh, the back of that hand. RS. Oh, you had a combo for that? I did. I was not aware. That was sick. OTG, not enough.
Versus the threat. We're not going to use it though because we have another round ahead of us. Oh my goodness. Full gauge spend.
You're blocking the overhead. What an insane tech don't live run up on you.
Ooh. Oh, man. That could have been so bad. At the very least, we got that 2P, the challenge back. We get that round start 5K to at least establish some space away for Cheryo. Jail out.
Staircase down to the ground with the P's. Hard assault once again. Turning the tides. 6P coming out in full effect. Reaper. Charge Reaper. Oh yeah, can't do that twice. Not on Cheryo.
Throw. Nice. Steeple chase back down here. Good stand block from Cheryo, but does finally get opened up. Shatter, you have all the meter in the world. Not enough to get the kill.
Can't keep getting away with this. The focus dash activated. Wild assault to get around the projectile.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm stressed. Like, there was only a pixel of health left, and I was still worried for Fubuki that they might go down.
I mean, that is Goldlewis. Again, it's not a case of how much health have you got. It's, oh, you're still alive, you can win. The health bar is just currency. It's irrelevant. It's
quite literally what it is. I just have to hope for the best.
Mm-hmm. 2-1 at the moment. Wow, I think that's not the first time. That's not the first time they've like kind of threatened with the vacuum effect of the 2H into something else, and Cheryo said, "Nah, I'm good.
I'm gonna throw this.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait."
Stomp here. It's backing off and trying to get as much room as we can. Same side. Fake out on the teleport. Low Grave Reaper again. And yo, as long as we continue to be annoying against Cheryo, swapping sides. Try to survive as long as we could. Does get the Arbiter overhead.
Yeah, but I haven't seen too many of those hit Cheryo. Good stuff. Testament, kind of space controlled. I want to say zoning. They're looking for that sweet spot where it's like, well, I'm going to be here before you can do any sort of BT, but now the YC is going to turn the frame data in their favor, but never mind. Cheryo just going to go block afterwards. Wild assault. Oh, the back throw on the start of the BT. Not scared whatsoever.
A little bit of A.B.A action. Oh my goodness, quite the lift off. So back to Wild Assault here. This should be enough to finish the job, but there's that last-ditch effort burst. Cheryo does not want to add another score to the board for Fubuki, who still will seal it out 2-all. And that's what the set should look like here. If you've earned your advantage, you just maintain it, right? But still, it's that, like you said, it's not a matter of if, it's just I got health and I'm alive.
It can happen. And I think that was a good showcase of kind of Testament putting their opponent into a platform game. It's like, if you intend on chasing me, you can't be deterred from running into projectiles. You just have to accept it sometimes. And I think when you're like Goldlewis, you feel like you've got the HP, the health, the defense to take those. But when Testament's being played like this, it's really hard. Oh, was that double front?
Might be away. Still trying to chase down. There's so much cost already spent on this round at alone. Cheryo 100% leader. Oh, safe jump though.
Yeah. RC behind it. Low, high. High, low. All the options. Teleport away and then press a button. So much respect shown there.
We get out of this corner, A.B.A, and that was the opportunity. The moment that Cheryo took to the sky, Fubuki still going to be chased down by the sky fish. This launch extension that's around here.
I like how Cheryo's using the gun for not just the kind of like anti-zoning or counter-zoning, it's the hard knockdown. It's my turn. Stay on the ground and let me BT.
Once Goldlewis gets in, like, the gloves are off at that point, right? So that's that low arbiter block. He's backing off. Not gonna get caught by that 2K and already had that interruption there with the stain.
Chasing the RC drift after the dust. There's a wild assault. Blocks the overhead. Blocks the second one. Oh, that's unreasonable. Yeah, I would have burst as well. Out of principle. Out of pure principle, there's no way. What's happening?
Oh, wow. Okay. That's space, but look at the danger. I can't believe we are being punished for fighting for our lives right now.
That was Tetris mastery. The blocks were immaculate, but can you convert this into a win?
Oh my goodness. All right, at least the panic isn't set in, but this is actually huge for Fubuki to get a small cross under here. Get rid of that negative penalty. No. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness.
Godlike. Last game, last round 0. I can't call it. After that last round, I don't know. Fubuki, like I said, Tetris master. Like, you only need to get hit once for Goldlewis to take. Oh no. I don't want to manifest destiny. Let me shut up. Let me shut up.
Wait a minute. Down bounce. Oh, no shot. No shot. Testament too frail. Testament too frail. All it took was a single hit. By golly, and that's what it was. A single hit.
Too much pressure.
Pressure, you still get the chip done to you, and then you have to worry about having the resources to survive out of that corner. Like, they were biding their time to try to get those jump outs, and while they were available, the damage had already been done. Here we are, though, in another potentially heavy hitter matchup. Walter versus DomiWurld. Domi's still been sticking with the sin. Walter, I don't think Walter will ever change. I don't need Walter to change.
Nah, I don't want it to happen. Like I said, one of the benefits of me coming over here on the TNS stream is seeing these characters that we don't have too many of played at such a high level. It was definitely one of the millions that I keep an eye on. Air tag, close S, wasn't even counter hit. Doesn't need to be easy, hit confirmable, normal. We'll take it the first round.
Close. Nice punish here on the Hawkbaker. Trying to get the pickup off dust right there, but we already spent the dust. So maybe it was supposed to be 2D and just didn't get the input.
Okay, Domi thinks they've got something to say about that. Doesn't matter though, the burst did give him an opportunity, but what was snatching it out of DomiWorld's hand. Quick first game. But that's kind of what Millia wants to do. They kind of want to, even though they don't do huge damage, they want to end the game as quick as possible before you start seeing a pattern. So makes perfect sense.
That's always critical. That's why she has that speed, right? To overwhelm the opponent before they have a chance to figure out what the heck is going on. We saw how that can go completely upside down for Millia earlier here. Unfortunately, we did get to finish the set though, but
Duel 1.
I'd imagine that is very much the same case with Sin coming out on top that way. Nice 6P to start.
Gets the burst out from Walter nice and early. Oh, we're munching. Green health? Chat will know. Chat is Sin.
Oh, I think it's speed, actually. I think.
Oh, it's green speed. I thought it was HP. Okay.
You might, I got it. It's weird because like, I remember the colors aren't like what you would normally think they would be. I'm checking.
Oh no. I didn't mean for this to happen.
No, you're fine. Oh, reduces damage taken for a short time. There you go. But how much damage was reduced? Now that's a different chart.
That is. If you can find it, send it my way. Ooh, and I might send it to Domi because that green defense buff, now we know, shouts to 0, didn't help. Still died.
No.
Alright, guard break into throw. Love the shimmy, 3K attempt. 6P, where are you going, Millia? Stay at the skies. Challenge after L. Stand top.
Set up here. Oh, nice catch with the 2S. Things are looking dicey there, and Domi going for that burst. Nice drift. I didn't think we connected that 2P. All right, so blue is increased speed.
Oh, blue's speed. Okay, I thought blue was Mito. Okay. I stand corrected. Keep eating. I'm learning. I've learned so much so far.
It comes up so often, let me tell you. Like, you should know this.
Pikachu, I'll blame Pikachu. He doesn't eat him enough matches.
I don't think any Sim player really eats all that much.
Nah,
I think Domi is like the
Jirara does.
one that actually eats. Like,
very old school. You might be showing your age, DomiWurld, from eating after knockdowns. They don't do that anymore. that fad has gone, apparently.
not what it used to be.
I wonder if they could make it better in terms of it cycles through instead of it's random. I don't know if Sim players would opt to use it more if they knew what was coming next.
Well, and then you have to worry about like the additional, because there's this is so funny. There's 5 different tiers of each snack, and they give you a different percentage of each benefit. So
that's so much fluff. That's a lot of fluff. You took away variable wake up just to add that to Sin.
Sin has it all.
Never change. Oh my gosh, Walter's just speed running, 100 tension. What's the round start? You got to be careful of DomiWurld. No, you don't. You don't have to be careful.
Deep run up into the bat move.
Duel 2.
Yeah, I'll take it back. Don't have to be careful.
It's all
You
gonna
just
be
have to
bad
be
here with
faster.
J8, yeah. Good IB. Artemis, you felt for it, but there's the Hawk Baker.
Reset the pressure after the P's. Connect to the ground. Nice. Air to air. Oh, was this a wall break? It would have been.
It was so close. It was way too good. Walter, master of the skies. Nice YRC. Unfortunately, off of the overhead. That's the one that I'd rather block so I get the challenge. But sometimes when you get overwhelmed, you do what you can just to survive. And unfortunately, it wasn't enough. 3-0 victory, Walter.
I'll definitely check them out. I didn't know SQ was doing anti-tech. I love anti-tech. I love people that go out of their way to be like, yeah, I don't want anyone losing to this character. I'm gonna show you the way. I respect
This
that.
is how I deal with this.
Yes, and you can too.
Dany, of course, being able to up the aggression here with the style of Kai. The globe-trotting warrior nowadays.
Yeah, I remember them tweeting about taking a plane ride somewhere. Was it Japan?
They went to Evo Japan, yeah. It was their first time in Mexico, or not, wow, excuse me. First time in America.
Ah, okay.
Was for Texas Showdown. And then immediately from Texas Showdown, went off to Evo Japan.
Sick.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a W over SQ. Collecting letters. Oh my gosh. So elegant. 5k dust. Such an elegant way to finish a round.
The Boy Scout that is Kai, of course. 6H here, immediate explosion, the windshield wiper to at least get that shatter.
RTL. Positive. Oh, but the dead.
Ooh!
Understandable. There was RC potential behind that overdrive too, so why not? Yep, man. Always layers. Nice defensive 2S to start off the game from SQ. Start off the round, sorry.
Up here. Oh, what a JS. Let's get the launch here for corner with the explosion. Little positive bonus here. I mean, so many resources in favor for SQ. She does make a slight blunder, still has burst available, but that guard crush to help establish offense. But backing off, you do get caught that slash from Dany.
Nice delay burst. Is so good at like identifying casual points of where people burst and not do it. We were talking about burst opportunities and placements earlier. The SQ is one of the better players. She's really good at not doing the obvious ones, but just a second later. Putting your brain in delay-based netcode. That's how you get the perfect burst. Just delay base your brain. And then yeah, you're always guaranteed to hit a normal.
How many frames should I put it to delay? Like maybe like probably 4?
I think 4. I think 4 frames. Yeah, I think that's a good number.
Duel 1.
Don't forget to adjust back the settings when you leave the setup.
Be an upstanding member of the community. Yeah, please set them back to 0.
Adjust your brain back to 0. Block here. Small boom for SQ, but I mean, God, she's already lost so much health for this round here, despite stripping away burst from Dany. This jump away with the fadeaway jump K.
Gonna break the glass as per usual. Now Dany PRC to take the turn back. Another PRC. Oh, the chase is too heavy. SQ. Oh no! Wait a minute. Maybe a fumble.
Off the far slash. What a throw.
Delay. Dany is finishing at 6 feet. Nice confirm. I think that should be enough.
Oh, yes, it is.
RTO, you can never be sure.
So fair, so fair. This character, the super is just unfortunate.
Okay, I like that burst. I'm not that old. Oh my gosh. I like that jump.
Oh, buddy. And that's a single sword Ramlethal, too, to carry for corner. Nice push to corner, uses the RC to slow things down and pin it to the wall with the sword explosion. But again, the challenge with this far slash, cross under to close slash here.
Wait. Insane backdash. Oh no, try to backdash. Oh, earthbending. Oh my, we're Avatar. We're the last earthbender. And I wanted to say, the first time that SQ did that, Dany IED. That's what you're meant to do. It's kind of like Invite to Hell after you brought like 2S. You just IED at them. But I guess SQ just turned up the tempo and done different timings. But FubukiVr counter hit in the air is so good. Great damage there from Kyle Kiske.
Over here. Just wants to keep applying that shock state here. Doesn't want to give up the advantage that we have. It's a hope and a prayer for SQ, and she's starting out with this far slash launcher.
Throw off with the explosion. Gonna be another one in your future. Good block so far from Dany.
Okay.
Oh,
at the very least, wait a minute, hold on. Do we got this? Because at the very least, we take a note that at that sequence, that is the moment that Dany every single time has gone for far slash to that corner. And this time SQ, she gave it that wide berth, wanted to go for that whip punish, just wasn't quite fast enough to get the full conversion, and Dany still comes out on top with the throw on the side swap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Dany's kind of going over that bell curve of, I think every player gets to the point where they're like, oh, I shouldn't do this, is unsafe. But Dany did far S on whiff and went, stun dipper. I'm a stun dipper. This top player, this stun dipper is going to hit, and it worked. That's kind of like you're teetering on the, I'm so good and you're so good, you wouldn't expect me to do something this crazy. But that's when matches get interesting.
You can't count on Dany to like play the traditional flow chart. Like Dany is such a heart player when it comes to Guilty Gear Strive. They're going for the big hit every time. But you can see it, it's completely antithetical to how Kai is set up, right? Because traditionally you see Kai is like, all right, the whip punish normals, I got the far reach, but Dany plays much like the Mexican community does, and they will run it down, and that is the style that you see here on display here from Dany. Golly.
You was not wrong. You did not lead me astray, Zero.
Oh, the lore. It's a timeless classic every time that Dany shows up.
Okay. Oh my gosh, reset the pressure. I love a block through drop in the air. My turn again. Look at the damage. With punishing to death. Never mind. 6P, Rise of Lightning once again.
Oh my god. 2-1 for Dany right now. And you got buff Unika from that? What? 6P Ride the Lightning. Surely got a buff Unika. That's it.
That's the answer. That's the solution. It's funny because of what you said. I think Kai had that in their kind of mythos that they're like the whiff punish,
yeah.
Like bad, I don't want to say bad footsies, but you just have superior tools for footsies. But now that far rest doesn't always combo into 5H, it's like I think you have to have a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Just to tip it over in your favor.
I think over time, like especially the way that Dany plays, this is the Kai evolved into Guilty Gear Strive as opposed to like what Kai was set out to be at the launch, right? So he's definitely settled into his own form. Which still kind of leads up to traditional Kai, because Kai wasn't always like necessarily, like obviously had great far-reaching normals, but you know, look back to Exert Kai, look back to Double X Kai, like still has a lot of tendency to kind of do that rushdown play and be kind of a little bit overwhelming.
I mean, that's exactly what Dany's doing now. We've been talking about we've seen some insanely sick combos from Dany with the Kai, using the forbidden normals like 6K. Oh no.
Attempted to pick up a new route, or it was just wrong input there entirely.
Okay, good block so far. Oh, I said, oh no, what am I doing? I'm sorry, Dany. Dany was doing so much better when he wasn't talking about Dany.
Ah,
it
is. Nice. Yeah, there's that new combo routing here with the heavy stun edge.
Dash forward, SQ.
Oh no, my. Diabolical on that one.
I still don't know, was that same side?
That was opposite side by the time she got over there.
Gotta be right. Oh, the TK vapor. I love that touch in the game of like the battle cry when you kill with certain specials.
Mechanism of Goldlewis here to try to shut down the offensive power of Behemoth Typhoon. Much easier said than done, but certainly possible. As you said, Evo winning character. I can't make excuses either.
Okay, getting set up pretty fast. Okay, I like this. I was about to say jump back JD is probably going to be not too bad of an option as long as you get high enough to avoid the BTs and Goldlewis. But minion jump back, hit him in. That does also work. Ooh, look at the BPM. Oh, this is scary.
Yeah, that back in the mid screen, full security gauge. 2 minions on the field. Nice liftoff. Lose one here, gets a little poke. The 2S shuts it down, but immediately sets up another one. Joe Brownie with the overwhelming offense and meter to back it up. That's it. Yeah, I don't know what Cheryo does without any resources, right? We didn't really have a YRC opportunity. We were just underneath that 50% meter. We have a wild assault on our hands, but it's going to be that first behemoth that starts things off.
Headbutt from the throw. Oh, it's fishing. Cheryo didn't get a bite though. Joe Brownie does get out of the corner. That's definitely good for the game plan. Oh my gosh, that 2P got rid of all the minions. The biggest elbow in the business.
Away. Oh! Crowd's blocking a little bit too long there.
That was almost genius. The 6P to make the minion whip. RC this, maybe? No RC.
Oh,
That's safe.
that's
RC back.
it.
RC back.
Hard reads by C4 out here. Hold on.
Yeah, this angle is obnoxious. Oh my god, he's at the 2K. Wow.
Leave it. The lingering hurt box there. 2K with the launch. Hard crush to make that approach, and you're exactly where Cheryo wants you with this sequence.
What happened? What is going?
Oh.
Oh.
The movement, the blur.
Oh. All right, that pickup was fire. Make it count though. You've got a lot of HP to take.
He's gonna try to interrupt with that 2P. Got both minions, but then that means we still open up at Joe Brownie. Big opening start. There's the burst, but it gets called out hard read from Joe. Now we're whittling away at the tension meter here, trying to force out the FD as much as we can. Cheryo doesn't want to force any risk gauge here. Oh, still.
Sick. There was one point where I looked into watching, so Zero had to hard carry the commentary there. But I think Joe's identified the 2Ps and is now counter poking the 2Ps. It's like when classic Zattles were like, I know you know this is unsafe for Eddie to do, so you're going to hit Eddie, but then I'm going to hit you for hitting Eddie. I think Joe's locked into that, which is going to make this matchup way more interesting.
Yeah, that's been, again, there's been a couple sequences there, as he called out, where Joe has just covered that with either minion or just quick challenge. That's right how you block in that one, Cheryo. There it is, blocks up burst. Joe is just in the head of Cheryo in this round.
Yeah, Joe cannot miss right now. Needs to hold us to the momentum. Oh no, don't hold on to the BTs. That is something you do not want to hold on to.
Uh-oh, and force the side swap with it to the throw. Yo. Let's get wire seat out. There's our throw, another 2S to stop the forward approach. Good play, 6P.
Held forward, wire. Oh my gosh, wild assault. That's it. No. Oh no, didn't spin the bar. Thought we were gonna go for overdrive. Never mind. Yes.
Can't believe
That
the
sound
chase.
effect was. That sound effect perfectly summed up that round.
The death by jump slash here. JP, the side swap, minion to keep us safe. Another minion toss for corner. Again, we're gonna cycle back. Soccer kick, no safety net, but a quick whistle.
Ooh. Counter hit 2D. Counter hit close S. Brownies are in business. Oh my god, 2K 2D didn't combo. Very rare.
Just get drone. Oh my goodness. And hard to block in that scenario with the slowdown from BRC. Take a moment to see what's going on. JD gets out a dodge. Massive counter hit with meter on the board. Joe Brownie doesn't finish the job.
Oh, Sky. Oh, that was unfortunate because having to use all your security levels for the gun to go like, nah, I gotta put it away because they're in the air. Probably thinking, oh, Thunderbird would have been better in that situation, especially against Django, but not taken away from Joe Brownie though. Oh, that's nasty. See, that's the fuzzy I can get with into a light, not a heavy like Dio.
Hey, wait. It's not so bad.
Sorry, I didn't mean any Dio players to catch strays there. There was no need for that.
Didn't even do anything. We've had one appearance today. Nice launch. Round.
I see lock in Cheryo in chat. I mean, yeah, locking down back. it's Jacko. What do? You look into that positioning, which is down back, and you hope that the sequence changes because sometimes it feels like just a true string, over and over and over again. Yeah. And if your buttons aren't fast enough, sometimes it's really difficult for you to interrupt. You have to either use a defensive IBFDs or something like that, or jump and escape. The jump and escape for Goldlewis, he has the capability, but I don't know if he has the body type to do it with a slick skill. That works though. IB into back throw, turn the tables. Helicopter.
Nice toss. Crush here, still caught low. Jeez, goes for the shield for a small little parry opportunity, so we should decide to chase the JS, which has happened a couple times now. Brownie would still come out on top for it.
Ooh. Helicopter to soccer mom kick.
Oh, nice. See, this is a sequencing we're talking about, because like once you have a minion on top of Goldlewis, it's that constant pressure, like, all right, I hit a button into minion, so now they hit that second time, and it's still going to be Jacko's turn. And the way that Joe has been cycling additional minions on top of this sequence, it's again that visual noise, not being able to find that 2P opening.
Ooh. Oh, yo, that minion. Give that minion a raise. They put in work. JD. Ooh. Uh-oh. It could happen. Oh, good block.
Toss. Whoa!
Right.
Very good. Full screen. Let the drone do the work. Still get the wild assault. Oh, wait a minute. You moved?
Apparently so. And that was a death sentence. You tried to space yourself after blocking wild assault. Oh. Got the shield on the BT. I know that's something you mentioned they were looking for earlier. Could work out this time. Ooh, good backdash. 2K.
Nice 2P, and like you were saying, just to find that opportunity to erase a couple of minions, to deny a little bit of resources to buy some time for this 2S opportunity.
Ooh, look at the red.
Immediately trying to steal that turn, and look at this, smothered with minions, hoping for the challenge on top of shield, but great patience from Cheryo.
Clears the skies with the wild assault with the old man 5K. That was awkward. I think Cheryo tried to back away enough to hit the minion, to get back the minion, breaking the glass. That's gonna get blocked. Didn't RC really smart identifying that? Didn't need to. Oh my gosh, it's gonna hit
Again?
What a sort. Oh my, helicopter heli. Can you? Oh no, you can't do it. Okay.
Side spot here. With a single pip of elf left. 6P. Oh, do we have it in us here, Joe Brownie? Oh, the gun comes through.
Sick. So sick. Using the cancel from 6P in the minion to let the bullets do the work. And we've seen it, well, it's been pretty hard, but Cheryo's been really quick to identify when they go for Skyfish to cancel Skyfish immediately. They're like, oh, you're in the air and I've done Skyfish? I must put down the gat. I must put away the weaponry and prepare to block minions.
This is not the anti-air weapon.
Yes. But yeah, paid off. Not. I think it's a sign of a really strong player to be like, okay, it didn't work, but that doesn't mean I need to stop going for this.
Right. Having that consistency and just faith in your own game plan and just the toolkit of your character just can go such a long way. JD there. Jeez, still gonna get the cartwheel here. Oh, what a shield on the approach! Deep run up for Cheryo to get called out.
YRC, what's the motive? Backdash with the HS once again. DPM. Oh yeah, ruined that with the burst. Soccer mom kick.
Tried to avoid it with the extra hang time off minion. It would have been great to get the interrupt there because that would have stopped short the Skyfish.
Try to start step into throw. Good evasion from Joe. Oh my gosh, I thought the IBF did nothing there with the minion, just keeping you stuck in position. Ooh, okay. Joe Brownie needs one more round to take this set against Cheryo.
That approach still just a little overzealous on these shields right now. And Cheryo getting a little bit of extra time to try to close the gap, and yet still Joe Brownie finds a way to cross under and lock things down with the minion pressure.
Elaborate shimmies, looking for a button to get thrown out. Cheryo showing their patience, so Joe trying to draw these attempts to get a strike out. Oh, that was a weird hit. You take those.
With this spot off minion. Finish it with a super. Done. Joe Brownie putting in an overwhelming offensive effort against Cheryo to take the set. So on social media that there is a Guilty Gear Strive bracket happening tonight.
Indeed, indeed. We're going to get some big damage here as we've got Lucien on the Sin and Poncho back up to the main stage here at TNS Guilty Gear Strive with the Zato. Are they going to go pink? Oh no, they've gone back to black. Shouts to Amy Winehouse. Let's see if it works. Straight to the corner. I think it worked. I think this wardrobe selection was good for Poncho. Oh, avoided the throw, but got hit on the frame trap afterwards.
Oh, jeez. Wild Assault counter hit, though. Media shatters that one. Nice. Wild Assault. How many times did we get a Wild Assault interrupt here from Lucien? Like, holy cow. Does not want to let Poncho have a turn.
Trying to deny the Guild Assassin his turn. But he's got Eddie. Might get a chance to throw it out now. Let's see. So, try and get away. Ooh. No, he's just going to fly straight to the 6P.
Stomp not going to get that conversion that we were looking for, but the applause with the launch here. Poncho finally gets a significant strike here. He just run up with the tap dust. Thought we'd have to block low, but it's Sin we got to worry about here.
It's kind of scary as well, right? I mean, Sin doesn't have ball bash, thank goodness, anymore. So he doesn't have like a full screen overhead threat that can anti-air you. But I think you're so not looking for run because he's got like elk and stuff like that. So yeah, when he runs up for you, you're like, oh, did your pad desync or something? Why are you just holding forward? You've got beat driver. Why are you getting into range of my normal?
Like father, like son.
True. Yeah, you're right. You are. That is the answer. That is the answer.
We're building lore live in this match. Yo, all right, I didn't block it. I definitely didn't block it.
Yeah,
I got scared for the jump pad.
You didn't block it. I got counter. I definitely pressed the button. 100%. I pressed throw.
Oh, what a challenge here right after the Hawk Baker. Good way to try to punish it. Could have gotten a little more, though. And he reset. He's blocking double overhead, though.
Nom 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 nom. Amorphous. And again, Poncho just showing, you know, I guess it's the life of a Zao player, sort of similar to like Chip. There's going to be games where you just don't get to interact. But when you do, you are single playing.
That is getting guilty geared in a nutshell, for sure. No shot! You try to 2P the oppose and you get smacked for your trouble like you were trying to reach for a cookie before dinner.
BRC, I like it. Behind the invite to hell, wasn't ready for the burst though.
Ooh. Let's get the launch.
Yeah.
Oh, does not stand up at all. Very brave block from Lucien on the final touch of health. Nice. Okay, tries to go for that low. Jump back, the hoof stomp into super. No way. No freaking way. $5 from Marky into the match. You know, there were no codes left to claim.
Excellent time. Oh, up back. Because when you hit by the dust, eventually though, we all fall foul to the standing overhead. Drunken Shade, oh my gosh. The Drunken Shade just to make you think is absolutely diabolical business.
No, no. All right. Stupid active 6B right there.
Stupid. I'm not gonna give you a chance. Oh no, the last hit of the poke. Oh, not dead. It's grabbing, lad.
Wait a minute. Yeah, you caught yourself floating downwards into doom. Fighting against the inevitable. You know, you're playing Spire of the Dragon. You only got glide, and you know you fall into the pit of the abyss, and you fall into a $20 contribution from Tony the Salt Tiger, the Salty Tiger. Thank you so much, greatly appreciate it.
Can't be salty watching these matches because they're goods. These are GGs. But big donations coming through. Much appreciated. Almost 40 currency points. They're just about to get into top 8.
Duel 1.
We're set and done at the match, Rito. Thank you so very much to get into this game number 3 with Lucien. Had a strong start here. Nice 2S.
Oh, wow.
That's classic right there.
I got so much nostalgia from that combo.
Right? I look at those JPs as it should be.
As does get intended. Oh, the big 3K. Piercer. Drills. Oh, release me. DP stands for don't press. Don't you run up on me. If there's no oppose, then I can DP.
Tries to hold me up here in the sandwich sequence. Does get opposed there. Nice pickup. I could have gotten more though. Ooh, able to dodge out of the command grab. Great awareness here from Lucien.
Yep. The checkmate situation. Go for throw, put a pose behind you. What are you gonna do? Gonna wait for your turn and strike back. Lucien. Just decent damage off of that. Perfect hit. Indeed. Always.
Ooh, back K.
Yeah, didn't RC it either. Uh-oh. Yeah, has to CRC that. That was kind of rude.
Chase.
That was kind of rude, no?
Hey, we take those, you know. All's fair in love and war, you know.
I need a TNS TO. I think that is calls for a BM. I think that might be BM. You try to F-throw me? No, I'm going to BRC land and then jump up and throw you in return.
Oh, good awareness, though. Almost ran right into that. Poncho finally answering back here with a game of their own. You know what? This is what anime fighters used to look like. They were always flying around everywhere. What do they used to look like? They still kind of look like that.
They still do. They made the characters a bit bigger, the screen a bit smaller, but the aerial combat, the dogfights, still probably the sickest part of all my anime games.
It's not Arcana Heart flying around, but
yeah,
that's close.
It is close. Oh, man, I want to boot up Arcana Hearts now.
Let's get a charged dust in this match, please. We'll take this, guys.
True. Mate, I mean, sometimes that is the optimal punishment, DP.
True. That is true.
I mean, if you don't want wall break, which you normally do. Oh my god, speaking of DP, there's one. Didn't get blocked or punished. Wow, we just got a Chris Brown wall to wall. Okay, Sin. Wait, and you're gonna stay here. With throw.
Good blocks. I can't believe we didn't get a low poke in that sequence whatsoever. We were standing for quite some time.
Oh.
Yeah, it was too little too late by the time we recognized it. That 5P was already active. Jeez, letting another DP rip. Oh, stomp to extend. Poncho wants to survive.
Oh no, you're trying to fight the main character. Godspeed.
Oh. We survived long enough for another burst? Oh wait, we only spent the wobble song. Excuse me. Let me get correct.
Opposing the drill? Oh my gosh, this is nasty business.
That was
what the heck?
Very fortunate that the leapfrog came out at the time that it did, because Lucien was about to 2S that little Eddie there. He cancels out. Actually, so smart. So smart to cancel the action with the backdash there. Unfortunately, not able to survive the sequence. Yeah, off the clashes, you get your immediate next action. And Lucien making the defensive call.
Oh no, too high. Wow, that's real hatred for the puppet. DP and Eddie, that is malicious intent. See, that was a bit more normal, right? The
right.
2P I can understand.
A little safe, less risk. Lucien really hates Eddie.
Run up close test into dust, look for the burst. Nah, not even. Perfect. Perfectly kind of scouted to be like, show me the burst. Just like Samuel showed me the $5 into the match arena.
Thank you so much. Your first time watching TNS, well, thank you. Welcome in. I'm glad to have you.
If you like good games, you've got a lot of ones to download to your YouTube playlist.
Poncho's looking to tie it up. Does get the whip punish on the far slash because of the guard crush. A perfect opportunity to take the round, and that ties it up 2-all.
That was a gnarly backdash after the wall break, so basically like the round start, to avoid far rest from Sin, and then whiff punish with dash 2K. That was slick. That was.
It's just the great awareness here that we've seen so far from Poncho.
I also do love seeing an insane battle. They are. I know a lot of people don't like puppet characters. I don't mind them. I think they're a cool design, a cool archetype, and one of the few characters where it's very hard to say like, oh, this is just like Zato slot. This is, you know, you kind of have to be good to play a puppet character.
Right.
Yeah.
Awareness, especially in the resource management. It's always kind of like a key factor for Zato in general.
Yeah.
Set up here, sends the Excalibur to continue the offense.
It's the wall break, not a bad situation. Has to deal with the RC, which came out immediately from Lucien. Bro, OTG, run up. Yep. Uh-oh. Yeah, had to burst. Ooh. The floor is lava.
So stop. Just at the very least, take a quick snap. Blue, what does that mean?
You said it was speed, right? No.
Speed.
That is speed, yeah. What's purple? I don't know what purple is. Help me.
Hold on.
Help me.
Perfect. Purple restores health.
Ah, okay.
That's the lizard.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to. I'm not gonna get any sleep. I now have to figure out a way to remember what color indicates what buff.
It's
Purple HP. They both got P. Nah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Ooh, Neva is 6K.
Chase the 2K. Wanted a sneaky throw.
That was saying, since
Whoa.
I am your father, I can run up throw better than your daddy.
Huh?
He's way faster. He's surfing at you. That is so rude.
He just comes up. Boom! You cheated on Dad!
Tried it again.
That's why
it.
Zato doesn't have eyes, because I'm Zato sit down!
BRC, oh, no one's home. Oppose, just throwing the arms out. Piercer, leap. Oh. Rude.
Leap where?
I'm the only one leaving the ground.
Top 8 winners kicking off with Jack versus Joe Brownie.
There's some ordinary names, but this ain't going to be an ordinary match. Players are super sick.
No way.
I've been blessed to see Joe for the first time, and I'm impressed so far. But yeah, Jack, definitely no stranger.
SQ with the raid, thank you so very much. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you for your participation. It's a nice bracket. And Joe, is Joe Brownie a play on Judge Joe Brown? That's a US like TV show thing.
Oh, I know Joe Brown. It's like Judge Judy.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. Okay. I didn't know how popular Joe Brown was compared to Judge Judy. I figured Judge Judy's pretty big.
Yeah, Judge Judy's global fame. But Joe Brown, he's funny. He's definitely funny.
Just trying to get the setup there. Faultless, trying to survive. Does get counter hit, but immediate burst, trying to get some breathing room.
I really like how Joe tries to prioritize sandwiching with the minions and Django. That's really important. I think it was a little bit tougher against Cheryo because, you know, Goldlewis is a little bit thicker. Oh my gosh, like the rabid nature of Jack to just anyone can catch these hands, bro.
Just the 2 Ps coming out fast. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh,
Brain blast. All right, that's 5K to interrupt, but already covering the escape route is Joe Brown. Oh no, I've done it to myself.
Ooh, and the dust finishing off. That's called asbestos when you die by dust.
Asbestos? Oh no.
Asbestos, yeah. Don't catch asbestos. Not good for you. Punch legs. Closest. There's the dust. Wow, that is a... I feel that's the first time I've seen the wall splat pose from Jacko. That's crazy. That's almost as visual as her crouch animation. Don't wall splat again.
You know,
Please.
who do you think had the better Jacko pose over the Coliseum? Did you see that?
I did,
okay.
but my missus is sleeping upstairs, so no
Oh,
comment.
okay. I mean, I was, you know.
Yeah. Just in case she watches the VOD, which she should do. TNS on YouTube.
Yeah. It was between Eli Joe and Cola and I think Diaphone was the other one. So.
Oh yeah. The arc was a.
Duel 1.
It was a good
rough.
arc in the back.
Yeah, a little rough, you know, look a little flat out there.
Saw that gamer posing. Leaning forward in the chair. Not good for your Jacko poses. Yeah.
I've got to stretch it out. Yeah, we definitely can't catch C4 lacking. Clearly, that was clean. It was clean defense of that one.
Hey, I'm sure my missus is subbed on TNS, so I can't risk it. Stay safe. That's why I miss Flash Kick RC. That was my jam.
Oh, nice. Success to pick up anti-air?
Deus Ex Machina. Tricky situation health-wise for potentially thinking about a burst to come back. I think he's probably going to hold on to it for the next round. Ooh. Yeah, I don't even know he had an opportunity to get the burst out there. That was so quick.
Yeah, I don't think you really had a choice. Backing off here, respecting the 2S range, as one should. Finding a way out of dodge, yet still, Joe finds a way to give chase with the wild assault stagger.
Alright, the cross up, minion getting a couple of hits in there. The soccer mum kick taken to the corner. Oh, doesn't get the kill. It's okay. Joe's got a massive life lead here. Oh no. Did have a massive life. Could go away. Oh, no. 0. It's happening. It's happening.
We'll see. Okay, but like, oh! God! Why does he do this all the time? He's always doing this. Suddenly he's got no health. He's like, yeah, but what if I moved in ways that defied the laws of physics? Just Jack, just play video games.
I need an adult. I need an adult. Just to watch this match, I need an adult. That was Omega rude.
I'm calling Jack's parents right now.
Yes.
You see what your child's doing right now. You see what your child's doing.
Do you approve, Mr. and Mrs. Jack?
Mrs. Jack. I don't think you understand. A menace to society, this one.
Definitely a red card. Okay, let's see if they're going to collect any more cards here. Same side? Yeah, I was looking for the roll. I would have got hit.
The stagger can't open up there. There's still a bullet in the chamber. And we only need one. This is what we'll call a foul right now. Can't do that.
Definitely a foul, and it's foul business. Oh yeah, the haymaker, half the burst there. Oh, he headbutted the minion and got deflected. Good.
Nice 2D.
Vision driver. Big damage, but last time I said that, Joe lost. So let's not talk about it.
See, let's backdash away, toss the minion to deal with your problems.
Oh my gosh. I think that was 3 shots where the crosshair didn't hit Jacko. That's actual plot armor.
Just keep low profiling. Just keep low profiling.
Yeah. Damn, that crouch animation coming in handy. I see.
Dang.
Oh my. Put the minion down. Step away from the minion. Oh my God.
Toss. Red RC, you gotta burst. You had to. There was do or die. What are you supposed to do? A tall order. God, 12,000 points. How do you have level 12,000 on your character?
Duel 1.
I mean, I've heard that touching grass is cringe. So
Oh, word?
yeah, I was updated. But nature updated me, and they were like, "Oh no, since rollback, yeah, touching grass is cringe. Stay indoors, get good."
Dany, have you heard about the critically acclaimed Dungeon Dragon Revive? Or Double Dragon Revive?
I have. I need to play it.
Maybe you should play that, Dany.
Oh, the chase did not care about the flowers on screen. Was still running forward.
It's locked low. Not gonna work out this time. The far slash. It's counter poking away.
Ooh. 6K into far S. Oh, the head, the noggin. Artemis in with a chicken wing to break the glass. Look at all the bar on Dany's side.
Every time I hear Kai do the RC roar, it reminds me of Axel from Streets of Rage. Sounds just like him to me.
That was actually sounds super similar. Huh. Oh no, I can't unhear it.
See?
Can't unhear it now.
Oh, jeez, the 5P. Stopping Dany dead in his tracks there. Artemis could block. Oh no. It looked like Dany was going to be ready for the side swap. There just was not. Still got counter hit.
Yeah, I wonder if they went for a special and actually got the move crossed up. Could have been what happened. Again with the chicken wing to break the glass. Dany got 50 tension. Whack!
Ah, that'll do. That'll do.
I don't know how I feel about RS getting counterpoked by Artemis. I feel like that was not part of Daisuke's vision with that move.
I think she needed it. I think she needs it. Look.
Oh my god.
I don't often root for Millia in this way, but no, I think she needs that.
I will not argue with the vision. I'll accept it. Open arms. As a Leo player, I have not got my new move. So,
I haven't either. Well, my Geo did, but my soul didn't. My soul didn't.
Waiting patiently.
Geo got a dash. I mean, come on.
Geo is unreactable. That was a gift.
Oh, thanks. Nice jump in there. Just stops the heavy stun head. Oh, got stuck in the corner because Dany was stand blocking. Still wasn't ready for it there. My goodness, this is relentless. Walter. Kai's in a hairy situation indeed.
War is definitely a speedrunner. 100%. Game's got quick mode activated. I can't see. My eyes. They burn.
I need to call a judge. This Millia is wearing blue and looks too much like Kai. I can't see what's going on. Nice DP. Okay, back throw. Setup situation here. Good block on the tap dust. You do at least have the shock statement. It's going to reapply.
Good rock. Oh. H whiff once again. Running after the flowers. Oh, big damage, big damage, big damage. Oh, what if I take an edge? I'll get for the stun state, yeah. Ooh.
What a throw. Wasn't ready for the tech.
Okay, Kyle. Yeah, with punish, nice, utilizing the speed. Another Vapor Thrust. There wasn't even a tandem top. That was I guess he was right about the Dany feels. Dany felt it was right to do, and it was the correct move.
See, you don't put Dany in this state. You put Dany into a losing state, Dany just activates. Don't do this.
Right. I'm becoming familiar. Oh, that was such a
Jesus! Close slash, nice DP interrupt.
Hello? How did he block?
Tell me, you can put him down one game. Here's the. Oh my God! Dany!
He's a cheater. Did that not look like? It might have been my screen. I'm calling like Game Shark or something. It looked like he Kara cancelled 5K into throw. Like, hello, ref? Is that allowed?
It's this is the Dany way. Welcome to Latin American Guilty Gear, brother. Like this is.
Can't miss. The vapor thrusts are just guaranteed. Apparently, who knew when Dany played Kyle, the vapor thrusters were actually unblockable instead of invincible? Who knew?
Oh. Stand up here. Nice, and actually getting a little bit of room for that Lush Shaker, allowing for a far slash. Burst not working in the favor that Dany was probably looking for, but still gonna get a coast-to-coast carry.
Standipa.
Oh, the 5K was out there, okay.
Yeah. I thought it might whiff, but yeah. Still in range. Shot state activated. Stun dipper, no RC. Oh yeah, you're a Chad. What a Chad. Oh my god, yeah, PRC that.
Brother.
You did PRC throw.
No! No!
On site. On site.
Jesus
See that
Christ.
fine Birmingham. It's on site.
He didn't even care what side. Still got the DP.
Okay.
Far slash.
Yeah, catch the back dash, good stuff from Walter.
Range is still gonna press for the corner. We open up. No! The launch. The input that we're looking for there, though, that's for sure. Small blunder costs you around there.
Speaking of costs, expensive kill, but totally worth what a double overdrive. The hair spinners. Oh, just walked away and far S came out of nowhere from Dany. Wants to fight out of the corner. He'll try to jump away and escape. Oh my dash S, you're back to the wall, sir. All the overheads. The last one didn't get blocked. The baddest of moons. Into Armus. RC potential for both players.
Waited for the block stun to be gone. So he's got shock applied. What a throw from Walter. Slash blocks the burst, and that's a game for Walter, up 2-1 over Dany. And I guarantee you, when we went for that JS, it had to have been the fact that we were going for the Vapor Thrust, the slash version there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, really unfortunate because it would have got that lift. I mean, the new sauce that Kai has with this version of the game, like, it's actually really cool combo routing, but that would have been optimal to try to at least get that shatter by a little more extra damage for that sequence.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, we take these? We take these?
Interesting. You never know if there was like, if that was a really hard reach or an input error. Either way, Dany doesn't care. Dany's gonna take that to the bank. Oh
no. Why is he so cool with it? That's
he is the king. Oh, okay. Walter showed me that it's like, yeah, you know what? I don't need the burst. That's why I gave it away. I don't need a burst and I don't need a round.
I don't even need RC, honestly. I'll just send it home.
Oh, the dash under couldn't get hit. Oh my, that could have been insane damages. Food Rock was buffing behind that.
Dany had the pickup for that, would have been insane. There we go. Immediate cancel, ride the lightning to deny the burst.
Look at the tension though. Be careful with those 5Ks, never mind the dust.
Yeah, we saw it.
Well, we get last game.
I didn't think he was going to block that. I thought he was just going to keep sending it.
I did.
Not think he would recover.
Yeah, Kai is very misleading. We was talking about like the legacy or the mythos about Kai is like, oh yeah, it's just gonna out nuke you every time. that is not the case. Don't be fooled by his blonde hair, blue eyes.
The Dany
being a
pulled up
king.
with level 12,000 guy.
Okay, Walter. Whoa, that was a very late burst from Dany.
Nice. Good jump back slash, missing the dire clot.
Oh my god, the S are close. The S's are very close. Vapor Thrust. Guaranteed. Unblockable move.
Side here with the JS.
Right. Dany gets the first round in this last set of games. Oh, close S. Oh, it doesn't go for the stagger closest like he did last time. Probably scared of the Vapor Thrust. Dany keeps throwing out quite frequently. One under the burst.
Oh my goodness. The discus. Jump age. Vapor Thrust to steal it back. There's the super. We'll definitely get the counter hit here. Oh, a little bit too high on the JH. But Dany certainly in a ton of trouble. The Vapor Thrust gets baited, and that is a game. Walter 3-2 over Dany here.
Does seem, if I'm not misremembering, Fubuki did go up against Cheryo earlier?
Yes.
Yes. Well, that is a run, if I have to say so myself. Cheryo into RedIAmNot. Yeah.
Yeah, Fubuki lost in the first round of top 48 against Cheryo, but Fubuki's run had to go up against Scissors, MJ Karase. It's a little bit of Johnny action, and then right into SQ for Ramlethal action. But man.
Oh no, that's a tough run.
Yeah.
Takes it. I mean, it took a lot to get here, no doubt. I mean, maintain the space because that first round, that was not what happened.
Start getting the teleport work. Let's get the launch on Grave Reaper to get a little bit of extension into 5K.
Gets the bait on the YRC after the jumping, keeping it simple. Took a little bit longer to get that round, but it was very clean on Fubuki's side. RedIAmNot though, scheming with the coffin.
Whoa, that was so smart to get the teleport right past the Thunderbird.
Oh, no. Don't you dare try 6P me.
What's that?
One second, I need to get sick.
No, you're good.
I can't believe that.
What hit? How? Launch it. Fubuki's in trouble here. Don't beat her on the side of red. At the very least, you can rest easy on this next sequence. Bomb assault does get blocked. Nice guard cancel, but the sky. Alright.
Rain as much meat as possible from the Skyfish. Arbiter. Stain. Oh, on the head.
Stay to combo. Nice. JK on the opposite side needs one more touch, but JK coming from red still clutches out a victory.
Yeah, I'm not over that falling JK from the teleport. That was... It comboed as well. This is such a good game.
But should we start mixing people up like that? Are you kidding me?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh, that seems like a pretty good button.
Yes, indeed. All that reach. And look at these teleports this time. Red ready for it with the 2K.
Are you ever going to be in range again to do that button? Oh, you do get the back throw, so you have the opportunity. There's the YRC from RedIAmNot, 6P. Oh, the Grave actually whiffed, but I think RedIAmNot was so prepared to block on the ground, it kind of didn't matter.
Throw back in the corner you go.
Oh, boy.
Oh, trying to interrupt with the Arbiter right there. Just got shut down by Behemoth. Bursting the YRC. Red wants to take the first round and will succeed.
That is aggro. So much aggro to burst the YRC.
Get it back.
Yeah. Refundable resource. Yeah, right. You're not wrong. Passively as well.
Not ready for the teleport quite yet. Ooh. Scary sequence once it gets slowed down by BRC, but the reversal, super good round up here for Fubuki.
Oh, RedIAmNot running in with Fubuki. The reactions were there though. Oh, never mind. Can't re-enter that. Stay away.
Please, no kidding. Staying there, jumping with the JP, tap dust on the way down. Quite enough, but we do reapply that stain. Oh, no way.
Oh, the JP actually forcing Fubuki to block. Oh, we hands down, no grabbing. There's the burst. RedIAmNot straight back in there with a wild assault though.
Nice jump in. Huge jump in there for Fubuki because Red was trying to get in that beautiful setup situation, sitting right underneath that timer. So any jump approach could have been caught with the anti-air. Already committed to that drone call, so that allowed for a very small window of opportunity for Fubuki to make that approach.
Back with the birthday train beats. RedIAmNot, I think the game plan to run forward and take a couple of taps early doors is not a bad idea. Dust confirmed to the sustained state.
Good throw. Better see finish the job.
Yeah, the walk back this time. Kind of a start step, probably looking for that wild assault. JS has claimed so many victims today. Guaranteed counting.
Flash buttons in general from Goldlewis are kind of potent.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I do love his fire S, because that was the first time I noticed he has a horseshoe in the back of his glove. That is violence if I've ever seen it. A horseshoe in the back of your hand. Bad.
And not only that, just his fist is big enough to maintain a horseshoe on his glove like it's normal.
I actually need to think about that, yeah.
It's as big as your entire skull.
He's a big lad. He's 2 games up over Fubuki's 1. RedIAmNot keeping the Goldlewis train going.
Taking a moment here before we jump into that next round. Again, it's just that tall mountain to climb every round against Goldlewis here, because it only takes a couple good swings from Red to really kind of close the gap in terms of life lead. Fubuki has been called out a couple times on these teleports from Red, so having to alter some of the game plan here to try to maintain that sensory overload. Just JD. Look at this relentless backdash. There's the opportunity.
Big screen filling buttons coming from the skies. Fubuki does find a way out. Oh, that's a 2K I think that's getting hit. Indeed it is. Oh, quick backdash. Barnes on hit. I love it. I love it.
2K interrupt.
Adjusted for the IBFD because of the pushback, but somehow find themselves in the corner. Fubuki getting hit by the asbestos, the spooky hand coming out of the coffin. Claiming a heart from Fubuki's side. Ooh. Potential whiff punish after BT, but I would be scared too. Yeah.
Nice 6P. All the sulfur corner carry again. Perfect spot to try to sit up there. No challenge for the slash or anything, but does get shot with the skyfish.
Gotta go mid, low, mid. Oh, big 6H. Staying, just tapping the 5K. Arbiter. He definitely has found a rhythm. Just getting it started. This could be one of those situations. Has to look out for burst and I guess wild assault if they do try to play a little bit more neutral. Which can be scary. Or you can just run in and get hit by a falling JK. That's not okay. That's actually not okay. Oh. Okay, reparation moment. Can you make it happen? With us falling JKs, you could help.
Back away with the teleport. Whoa!
What? He's going the wrong way, right? That was sick. That was, I'm leaning forward now. I'm going to lean forward and I'm going to make this comeback. That was sick.
Alright, well, 2-all at the very least.
This is, I always think about what would I have done in the losing players' like mind, and I think I would have crumbled after someone backdashed my goal burst. I think that would have been me mentally checked out.
At least this is my fate after the loss.
Yeah, I'm not the chosen one. I'm just not meant to win. I understand. Next game.
Do or die here. Both burst off the table. Disrupted wires, he pushes away.
Sequence. The script is being run. Can Red find a way out? That's such a strong sequence.
I mean, like, what does Goldlewis do there outside of just FD for your life? You have that one reversal opportunity. There is a guard cancel on the table, but at the spacing that Fubuki was, not easy to try to get that push out. This is a great spot to be, though. Oh, wow.
Oh my, what a clash. What a crazy clash. JK with 2P. I mean, it's Goldlewis's elbow. It doesn't lose. It might draw and clash, but it never loses. But it's too good. He's got BT clean out of the skies.
Wait a minute. Fubuki have been in this situation before, and here's what I was talking about earlier with the B, but a quick teleport into throw will get the shatter immediately. Nice call.
That was a amazing Houdini moment to just completely avoid all of that noise coming from, I was about to say, from your back, but you're gonna have to do it again. Just blocks it this time. 6P? Yeah. Like an episode of Catch the Pigeon.
Let's get this beautiful 6P off of that one here. 3-2 over RedIAmNot, overcoming one of the Goldlewises remaining in this top 8 because Cheryo's still in the background and they'll be up next here in just a moment.
For the greater good. For the greater good.
Right.
So we are getting our next match, it seems. MacMens, first time on stream. Not the first time me commentating. I love some Anji play. Against Cheryo back with the orange Goldlewis.
First time here. Nitro hanging out in the chat once again. Welcome to the stream, Nitro. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We saw what you did earlier. We saw. I'll never forgive you for saying Mugi is not that good either.
You never forgot. You never forgot. Gundam. Yes, you didn't forget.
He's quite the idea on this one. Wait a minute, MacMen's working on a strong round until I say something about it.
Ooh. In the EU, we call this a back incident. No, never mind, you got out. Cool. Oh, you still might lose.
Still a back throw incident. Still a back throw incident. Just look at the chase out. There's no escaping this Goldlewis.
Wow.
All I'm saying is, how do you watch Pokemon the movie 2000 and you go, man, Mugi sucks? What's up with that, man? Overhead.
Okay. To be a champion, you have to have a couple of screw looses. What is happening?
A big swinging coffin is happening.
This is the slobber knocker.
Wait a minute. Hey! MacMens was doing great. Got the parry. All right, and this is only a start.
Did he really do Hammerfall RC Potbuster?
Wild Assault to close the gap, and you still threw Anji.
Okay. I feel there's not much that could be said about that game. Cheryo was just the better player. They wanted it more. They half circled more. The active.
Yeah,
Active.
that's the way to look at it. Is that Cheryo's doing actual harm to their controller by playing this game. You didn't just spend $60 on the game, what have you. You spent over $100 to buy a controller and the game to then have to repeatedly buy another controller. That's what you're doing.
Can't keep getting away with this. Throw into wind. Oh, 6p. Okay. Butterfly into birds. Try to whip punish the dust. I understand. Blocks the overhead. 2p interruption. Okay, that's the MacMens I know.
Absolutely. Able to close out the round here. And there's the 2P. Didn't have that one mistake that kind of dropped things last time there. Just really unfortunate that one timing that Cheryo had in the last round. Wait, 50% life lead though.
Okay, gets the burst out. Red Thunderbirds. Batman just jumps over, puts himself in the corner though. That might be ill-advised. Never mind.
6P.
Out.
Great navigation here from MacMens.
Stay calm. Stay collected in your thoughts. I think that's the hardest thing to do against Goldlewis. It's not necessarily hard to get the life lead. It's holding the lead and not panicking. I think that's the harder thing to do against Goldlewis.
I couldn't agree more. That moment of panic that sets in after a significant counter hit from Goldlewis and then not letting it snowball beyond that. Of just, all right, I got caught by a stray hit. I'm good. This is fine. Nice. Just got the pickup here. Wild Assault for the corner. He's going to Wild Assault to actually strip a little burst to allow for corner. No whiff punish though, too far.
That's at the burns. Late burst, but understandable for the damage got really high, or not wanting to give your opponent positive bonus also makes sense.
No, holding on to FD for our life. Got rid of throw. MacMens in trouble now. Guard crush. On the low.
Oh, I like it. The start step backwards gets a 2S. Bouncy the fusion pressure.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like a neutral burst.
That's what it is. And believe it or not, it used to be worse. It used to be so terrifying. Still terrifying, but it's worse.
Wow, it's not really alive. Hey, blocking the overheads. Oh, for how long though? Whoa! You pressed all the buttons, showing us the command list of Anji.
Ventus. Oh, sent the tweet, but good stand block. Just nice 2K interrupt here. Side swap potential. Not even gonna need it. Just will go for the kill with the Behemoth Typhoon.
Playing it really smart is our Cheryo. MacMens, the matchup I feel Anji's really good at anti-air damage, but I feel you can't really co when someone can do air BT. I feel all the ways that Anji can get damage, the risk isn't kind of worth the reward against Goldlewis, it feels.
Yeah, because as we saw earlier, even with Fubuki trying to go for some anti-airs against Cheryo, right? Off of 6B alone, like that air Behemoth Typhoon shutting him down.
Yeah.
And still, at the very least, like MacMens succeeding off of some strike throw pressure in corner, it's just you're one far slash away from Goldlewis, like resetting back to mid-screen. Nice! Actually getting the control off PRC with that anti-air there.
He gets the full animation, yeah. And the glasses, his glasses break, you know it's gonna be big damage. He's fishing with pokes. That's so scary to do against Goldlewis.
Right? Like you're just one whip punish away here off of Behemoth. Let's jump in. Now you're locked into the car crush. Thankfully, the tech comes through. Give you a little bit of breathing room.
Blocks the overhead. Cheryo still fighting from the corner, slowly making their way out. There's the counter hit 2S. Try to start off, I guess the burst stop there, right?
Here. Yeah, it's looking dire here for MacMens. And it's so overwhelming to deal with because we've seen, again, game one, MacMens, round one, just complete control. Like it seemed like everything was going their way and just one minor mistake.
Yeah, I think something like 6H could be a good tool for Testament in this matchup. Covers a lot of range. I don't know how the active frames work in terms of can it hit more than one minion. I think just to cover that range, I think 6H is like really, really big.
I think you're about right there. Nice, got the air to air. Oh geez, try to teleport opposite side and still actually earning yourself a corner. At advantage too.
Yeah, I think that worked out perfectly for Fubuki. Don't know if that was part of the plan, but we would definitely go along with it. You've got the advantage here, meter-wise, health bar-wise, unless Brownie wants to turn it around.
See, there is the little 2P interrupt. Yeah, tough break though, because on the ideal side of things, you try to activate the minion to strike against Fubuki, but you have the fear of when Arbiter side comes out. Trying to shut it down with that life point that you were at. So going into this round 2. Already has burst off the table. That's a positive for Joe.
Interruptions. Ooh, I think that was a forward dash that turned into a back dash. Avoiding the close S, I believe it was, from Testament. Avoid the crow as well. Oh yeah, you can't punch that.
I can't believe that we had a 6P right after the soccer kick coming from Joe there. Fubuki getting out of the corner. Nice jump in. Jeez, what a JP interrupt there.
Okay, the minions clean, beating Grave Digger. Oh, got a dig you at Grave, but you have to burst on that counter hit. 2H.
Okay. Good victory here for Fubuki. Yeah, that went about as like exactly as difficult as I thought it might be in terms of who really gets that ball rolling first. And once Fubuki stole that life lead, it became more of a fight of like Joe really trying to establish some sort of advantage. And dealing with teleports, probably not ideal because we saw a few minions kind of go astray in the wrong direction.
Yes. Yeah. That did happen a couple of times.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Running away. Oh, I love the put down pickup. So slick and fast. Thinking you'll miss it.
There's your gold burst.
Trying to stay. It feels funny because Joe's being elusive as Fubuki was in all the other matchups. Oh wow, really wants to get that bar heavy slash, the helicopter, but yeah, Fubuki's way too active on defense. Always putting something else out on screen. It is kind of like running a script of I'm going to do this, this, and this to stop A, B, and C.
Right.
And Joe see the pattern and break it with a untraditional way to approach, because I think any normal way you want to move forward onto Testament and Fubuki's piloting the character, it's just going to be hard.
Yeah, it's what a call on that burst. And every single time, like Fubuki has set up a teleport opportunity and just very quickly close the gap without having to worry about running into a minion, right? Like by the time Joe gets a minion ready to toss, like we've already teleported close range, able to challenge, get a counter hit. Yeah, great movement from Fubuki here to control the pace of this matchup. 2-0 against Joe right now.
Birds flying, and we could be potentially flying into our next match, which would be Dany and Cheryo. Let's see if Fubuki can finish this here on a 3-0, if Joe's got something cooking in the oven. The brownies. Bring the brownies to the table.
Very least, we had the JP chase down immediately and a 6P call. Like Fubuki knows exactly when to call at that opening. Another teleport to close, but no strike to be found with the minion to put Fubuki right in that corner.
A pseudo chasing after the crow's done its despicable work, putting the stain on. Bring out the succubus. This is close enough to the corner. No. Ooh. Wow.
I'll make it up as you go. Not ideally the side swap that maybe we wanted. Probably want to get that corner carry like you were saying, but life lead is getting diminished pretty quickly.
That was a very rough empty jump throw to see. With the minion there as well. That is tricky on the eyes.
Still coming into this next round with at least a full burst.
Jumps away from the crow, doesn't want to get stained, jumps away from the arbiter as well. Ooh, the teleport completely threaded the needle of all the stuff on screen from Jacko. But teleports into some hands this time with the P coming out.
So teleport away, just get JS to connect.
1 minion, 2 minion. They are scrapping Zero. Oh
Yeah, no kidding. Trying to survive as long as he can. Does shut down a couple minions, but YRC will clean up the field.
Oh, nearly caught them after the teleport testament. Tried it one more time. This time, Joey was ready. There's the first from Fubuki. Good chase.
Oh, nice! Snipe with the minion here. Gonna get a bounce. Driver with 16 seconds left on the clock and not enough to get the kill. FT with what little resources we have, got a little bit of breathing room on the Grave Reaper. 8 seconds. And you just needed to run away the 5P, dropping the minion. Game up for Joe.
Bringing it back. Again, I think it's a rhythm thing. And after each match, you kind of have to go, well, I need to do this sequence because the gap here works only for this character, or the spacing is really particular, but there's going to be 3 or 4 characters that just break that rule. And I don't want to use this tech and then look foolish when it doesn't work.
There's actually so many minions on the field.
16.
So 16.
Let's
see.
Triple Arbiter.
Yeah, that full screen arbiter. If you're locked in with minion and you don't have any support out at the full screen field, you're kind of just stuck there.
Lined away with the minions, got the sandwich effect once again. And there was a challenge, early challenge of 5P there. Hitting Jackal does get rid of the minions as well.
Oh, geez. Yeah, unfortunately, trying to get some extra hang time with the jump dust left you pretty vulnerable to a 6P there. Get another minion toss a little bit early, a couple shields up, and Fubuki not opting to fall into it.
JP couldn't get much else off of it, unfortunately. Minions out. All the ranges in Testament's favor, though. Fubuki probably going to plan to stay elusive and out of harm's way while putting stuff on screen as well. Tap.
Tap. Oh, wait, it really wanted that burst, but as I was saying very early out of this bracket, like sometimes go for burst bait. You got to make sure you can still pick it up instead of leaving an opportunity to reset the situation. If Fubuki closes this out, though, it's a moot point, and it sure is. 3-1 Fubuki taking victory here. Kai player that we don't get to see be as aggressive as like Dany generally is, right? But still has like some really strong call outs in terms of like quick reversal calls. But here we are. Losers corners. Losers corners. No, this is winner's final, right? Where are we at?
No, I think he's right the first time.
Corners. We're right. I'm sorry. He's right. It's 11:30. It's 11:30.
Never doubt yourself. Never doubt yourself. Believe in the commentator that believes in you. Oof, that was mad music. What's the blocking time? That JD jump scared me. First from Cheryo, they believe that they're the main character.
Jeez. Oh, I mean, this is a start. All it takes is that low behemoth. Nice tap dust here. That's going to be a big follow-up opportunity with the heavy stun edge here. Still committed to the run, though. Not going to be deterred by the BRC come from Cheryo. Too little too late to try to run in. That jump dust is mad active already, and Dany actually going to burst here. I thought we were going to reserve ourselves to our loss, and Dany still clutches it out.
You know what was insane about that burst? It was the time they had to think about the burst. It was a slow combo, and they were like, I'm calculating. Huh, I think I can still win. Burst. Stun dipper.
Honestly, I think what it was literally the moment that that Skyfish came out, it was like, this is my time. You can't do anything about this. You've committed.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Sun Edge for the shock state there. Slash sequence here, another one. Cheryo tries to take the aggression. Too far, but still finding a way to put out the slash. This should be the round and victory here for Dany.
Did it again. He whiffed Far S and like, sorry, whiffed dust, and it went, ha, Far S. You're not gonna jump.
Time to poke.
Silly you for trying to whiff punish my whiff dust.
Kai Kiske, they put me on the cover.
They do. They keep doing it. They keep putting him on the cover. Must mean something. Now all they've got to do is put Dragon install back in the game. Because Dragon uninstall is left. So it's definitely pretty good now.
Or at least, you know, let's see Sidewinders come back. Just a couple Sidewinder moves.
Sidewinders are pretty sick. I can't lie. Visually and the name of it is pretty sick.
Just what a 2K.
Headbanger, same side. Oh my gosh, the lobby was not fixed. How did you get out of the corner? Well, besides Vapor Thrust, I don't know how you're meant to fight off this brute.
Stucker pressure here, dire clat. No, let's back off. We're just gonna keep, and this is the style change that you'll see for Dany too. It's just like, you know what? Let me go full speed zone. I'm fine going for this aerial stun edge. Buy some time, and it prevents Goldlewis from making that forward approach.
Yeah, pretty shock. A massive shock to the system. Oh my god, to run it down. Backdash stun dipper. Why not? Side swap as well with cross under. You're still in losing range. Oh my gosh, the aggression.
I'm still catching with that stun dipper too. Backdash away. You're not too far enough away from me.
Yeah, Cheryo using Wild Assault there. Could come back to bite them, depends on how Dany wants to play, but decides to play pretty passive at the beginning, so I think they're gonna, yeah, they're definitely gonna get first back this round. At least one.
Got the knockdown. He's getting out of that corner and plenty of room. Dany not gonna go get chased quite yet. Jeez, looking for the poke. Oh no! Called out the burst, the JD conversion here. And Dany will ride that lightning to victory here. Just kidding, chat. It's not enough. It's ride the lightning.
It's never enough. There must have been a patch, maybe on a lock test that we weren't privy to, where ride the lightning actually healed your opponent, because the damage is so low, it might as well. It's so low. There's got to be a reason. I just can't figure out where it is.
There's a rule in the game that you cannot kill by ride the lightning from Kai. That's probably what it is.
Hard coded. I like it.
They dig up the Koga. Oh no, we did do that. Oh no.
Just insta scale to 30%. No matter what hit before, you could do it raw and it's scaled to 30% on the first hit. It's just insane. It's just weird. I don't get it.
Oh wow. 5P still able to follow through.
Oh my gosh, the patience while pressing buttons.
Look at how much of the screen was filled with JS coming from Dany. There's the favorite thrust. Standing close slash at the run up. And it's still going so much damage.
Just never do RTL. Just do stake your swords.
dropped out a little bit early there. A moment of reprieve for Cheryo.
Yeah, being able to condition your opponent not to press buttons so the run-up throw is always a threat. Because the long, lingering active hurt boxes. Ooh, the pickup OCG confirmed. Big 50% taken off of Goldlewis. Not easy to do.
Nice JD. Sliding the DM, still able to get the pickup there with the close slash. Ooh. A little bit of that shock state there. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? The maximum range of the Foudre arc, still getting the counter hit. Vapor thrust lift off. Dany 3-0 over Cheryo in a very convincing set. Holy cow.
Huh, no bun check.
Who is this?
Okay.
This ain't Walter. Nope, that's not Walter.
Duel 1.
No?
That's a name change and everything. Mr. Fresh? This ain't Walter. Who gave this individual the room code?
We have an interloper. Where did they come from? What is their purpose being here? I guess we're watching the match regardless.
Yes, indeed. Yep, it's definitely Walter representing the Jack here, or Johnny.
The Jack. The Jackie.
See, I told you it was gonna happen. I told you it was gonna happen. Doesn't want to jump in with Millia, and I don't blame you. Being caught in the sky against Happy Chaos is not an ideal space to be, as you can tell from this Deus Ex Machina approach.
Oh my, the commitment. Put a ring on it. Oh no, but drop the compo. And Jack's got 100 tension, uses 50. Blocks the dust. Okay. Okay, Walter. Show me. Show me. Yes, show me the peas. Oh, he needs to go to the toilet. He's holding peas.
Wait. You know what? It is Adult Swim hours. We're good. This one flies.
I'll wait for the watershed. Definitely did.
Oh.
6K from downtown. I was not
I'm
familiar
sorry,
with this
I've
style.
led you astray, chat. This is Walter. I was joking. The joke has gone too far. This is 100% Walter. I'm sorry.
Zero is a agent of misinformation. I didn't get a joke. As someone from the UK, I got your sarcasm.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. It was good. It was believable.
You know,
It was believable.
sometimes I can be pretty difficult to discern whether or not I'm lying.
And that's what makes you a great troll. If it's a troll that you know is trolling, it's not really a troll. It's got to be slightly believable.
Make you question your own reality.
I can't believe this reality. What was one up on Jack with the Johnny?
With Johnny. Slash push for corner here. And again, it's about that preemptive space that you're trying to control as Johnny, especially against Happy Chaos. You do have the reach for it.
Mind your legs. Out goes the cards. Zero commentating and contributing. And 09. Thanks for the currency points into the match, Reno. Nearly
Who's got my
50.
wallet? Who's got my wallet?
That's what you get for lying. It's going to cost you. For every lie, you put $1 in the match arena. Sounds like a good idea.
That does sound like quite a stream, actually.
It was -4. No. Wait, it was -5. I'm sorry. Full cover of the money.
Dash up here. Nice. Counter hit. Mito tries to get a couple misfire. Yo, it's because you put your hurt box into the misfire range. That is literally all that happened.
It do be like that. Every now and again, oh, the haymaker punch to break or to get the wall splat. This is what's going to break the wall. Deus Ex Machina. Jack's going to be on that burst and 50 tension any second now. There we go.
Slowly building up that Burst gauge. If Walter can survive this sequence, we just might be able to survive long enough to try to see a turnaround. 2 more bullets. There's the scoop, and unfortunately, nice defense.
Gets from Godlike holding onto the burst, I believe. Where is the end? I cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel with Happy Chaos pressure.
Literally just got that burst and unfortunately was not able to defend the J2K. And we can't defend the Aaron Curry raid coming through. They're just coming in. It's an open season for Aaron Curry. Thank you so much for trusting your community with us tonight in our winners finals portion of tonight's bracket.
Just in time to see some Johnny. First time today in this TNS tournament. Oh my gosh, what a jab check on the 6K. Said, nope, only hit me with that once. Literally doomsday. You're gonna have to find another way to hit me. Ooh. You can get blessed on your head. Goes to the burst.
Jump back away. Nice JS. Oh no, caught the whiff. Every time I hear that yell, all I hear is sell. Sell.
It is the
same voice actor.
It is the same voice actor, yeah. So good. Maybe I should play Johnny. I don't think I've got the hands for it though.
It's a strive, Johnny. I think you got this.
True.
Oh, nice. 6K cranked wrist. Will not get to utilize any of it here for a mortal counter. Jack takes the first round here, game number 3. Oh no. Little shimmy action. Got the close slash.
Very grimy start step. Just giving water enough to think, oh, I can react to this.
No, not the 6S. Are you kidding me? Why did it go so fast?
Such a consistent Annie as well.
Oh my! For the haymaker again, but the trade not going to work in Walter's favor whatsoever.
Ooh, 2K2D almost went.
You know what? I would have pulled the trigger and I would have got shot for it.
Speaking of, there's no bullets. There's no bullets on Jack's side.
Unfortunately, it's Jack though. Jack doesn't care about resources.
Oh.
Got one. Just 2P interrupt. The JS. Oh. No bullets, no problem. No concentration, no problem. That is the inhuman ability of Jack. Doesn't need any resources, still has the potential to mix, still utilizes the great normals coming from Happy Chaos. It still commands such a corner presence, even against Johnny.
Yeah, that's not easy to do. I know Jack is on Happy Chaos, but still, it's still not easy to do. As we saw in the first game, right, where Walter won. And I think a lot of it was the determination to 2P. And you can see, like, Jack just adapted to being like, oh, okay, cool. I'll just counter hit you with 6S. We've seen a couple of, like, 2Ks and 5Ks as well. It's just got the perfect range to be like, yeah, 2P's cool, but not when I'm not point blank in front of you.
Oh no, trying to get that close slash. Not close enough for it. Jack earning a burst away from Walter.
Yeah, apply the curse before you break the glass. Make sure that crosshair has 360 no scope capabilities. Curse is gone though.
Whoa!
BRC airborne as well, 0. I think that's going to be it with the Deus Ex.
Good shatter. Jack setting themselves up to be on winner's side of grand finals with that one.
That's close instead of that 6K. We saw that get kind of interrupted earlier. All the dash blocks just in range for Fares. This is so scary.
Fire game here, of course. Good lead. Drift tries to get the high opener with the J2K. Not going to work, but opens up at the run-up. Out of concentration. Didn't have the opportunity to finish the job, but still one bullet left. Walter tries to take advantage. Too far away from the guard crush.
The IBs, the YRC into the roll, the cross up, the overhead.
Whoa!
Pistol whipped.
Those JH, it's a bang bang. Like
Tekken, Street Fighter, City of the Wolves to get prepped for the big offline, but we're gonna get a big match right now. Dany bringing the Kyle Kiske against Fubuki's Testament, who's had like an insane tear up in today's tournament on stream, which you love to see, especially again, like I said, in the EU, don't get to see too many Testaments at this high level.
right? Like, I just am really impressed once we start to see character variety in top 8s like this in general. Like, of course, we do have our Goldlewis, but the fact, like, we have a Kai showing up at Dany, right? One of the best to do it, and then Fubuki showing up with this Testament, giving such a strong run. There we go. Food trade though, like Dany about to answer back and even up the health bar.
Yeah, playing it safe with the 2P, just to make sure to get the wall splat there. Oh my god, find some inner demons. Controlling the ground, like, worked out in Fubuki's favor. Oh my. But first, you don't succeed. Stun Dipper again.
It's the Kai Kiske way.
Dragon uninstall 0?
We'll see. Dany's been able to succeed with this before, and again, like, since the change of Dragon install being comboable, we've seen a little bit more come from Dany on this one. Not too often do we get to see a victory from it.
Very bad. I guess it's not uninstalled when Dany does it. It's actually an install. Yeah.
It's a real deal.
Yeah. Dragon debuff is got weak for the random pop-up. Oh no, too early on the 6H. Oh, Dany. I was about to say Dany's getting kept out, but not anymore.
Just get that shatter. Oh, what a 6B though. And we're still out of dodge and like the low arbiter, but Dany's so ready for it with the reversal super. Dany knew it wasn't gonna kill, so let's cancel it. We got 100.
He really had to spend more bar after the overdrive not to heal his opponent. What a decision. That he was forced. His hand was forced. Said, I need to RC to get damage. The overdrive was just for the invisibility frames. That was it.
It just, I have one reversal opportunity, and it's this. I don't want to go for a vapor thrust. No, I want the comboable one, please.
One up to Dany. Can he beat Testament?
Ooh.
Yeah, that could have been worse. Unika gets out the corner and starts setting up the shot.
How many Grave Reapers? That was just rapid fire low Grave Reaper to come through. Big counter hit. Every time. No, hold on, no way. You have 100% accuracy on 6K burst bait.
What is it about that move that makes people have the urge to burst?
It just, Kai is so devious because they have that lingering animation where you think, oh, it's still going, and it's not. And quite, I can't believe it. The super to reach across the screen. I've never seen a fireball like that.
Sacred,
Yeah,
Sacred Edge
it's time to
confirmed.
disconnect. It's time to disconnect.
Sacred Edge confirmed best overdrive for Kai. Oh, so close on getting that 6H. Oh, he's bouncing on the Grave Reapers.
Make their way in slowly but surely, but can't block forever. The overhead coming through on the Arbiter side.
Oh, I just realized that blocking 6P and Testament can then do Crow to Stain and then Arbiter, and you have to guess high-low. Oh. Ugh, gross. I need to have a shower.
This potential of Fubuki on full display.
A little bit of extra damage with the 6H in that overdrive. Oh, the start step into throw. Burst on the Stain, doesn't want to confirm afterwards.
Okay, wait a minute. Nice. Able to close it out. It's one step closer to victory.
Winner of this does go up against Walter. Not sure if that's going to be Millia Walter or Johnny Walter. Probably Millia. But
These two, I think you're probably right. It will be a Millia appearance. It'd be interesting, though, like to see, well, Walter 3-2 over Dany, so we'll get that run back. That was Millia.
ooh, teleported away, so the stun but just sends Kyle into the corner, but I don't think he won't chase you to the other side.
Side B.
Yeah, the dash blocking looking crispy until the testing parts came out. Burst again. Dany really doesn't like giving his opponent positive bonus.
No.
I respect it.
Nice paper thrust for the launch. Oh, I love the delay time here on the Grave Reaper. Just to avoid that stun edge.
The blocks from Dany on the teleport shenanigans. Just overthrow, tried to stun Dipper underneath the aerial Grave Reaper.
Once again, the Sacred Edge and still got caught by Stain.
Like the IBs, that's not a bad trade to be fair. You don't get the stun state either. Not bad for Testament. Fubuki needs a couple more of those. Oh my, that was airborne. And that was a first bait.
Too good with it. Too good. Dany recognizing these burst baits here. What a challenge with the 2B! Are you kidding me? Launch it because we have the shock state applied. Who's gonna take this lead?
Nice interruption in the first frame trap attempt from Fubuki. Gets out of the corner. Oh, and stops the chase. I like it. Dany blocking the overhead in neutral. Overhead neutral post. Wow. Yes. We've given up an RTL. All sacred.
Nice tap dust. One touch away here from victory for Dany. Good blocks, my goodness.
Sniping the teleports. It seems okay as an option. Especially when it's the ground one. Normally, I feel Fubuki's doing air to ground teleports. Not ground to ground, but maybe they're just scared of the Kai normals to jump in.
Yeah, air to airs can be a little terrifying to deal with. Doesn't want to get caught with vapor thrust. Traditionally, like Fubuki will try to like reduce the hang time by teleporting down to the ground because the opponent generally fishes for anti-airs against them.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, nice low profile there. Very good call. Nice.
Yeah, look. With the burst, it does connect, so take that. Dany Foudras his way in, but good blocks from Fubuki.
There's the teleport opposite side to call out that stun edge. Fubuki locking it in, but the Foudre arc. $5 from HP Shogun into the Maturino. Thank you so very much. $54 in the Maturino right now.
Much appreciated, everybody. That's the game's 2K Brave. Upwards variety, couldn't get much else off of it. The ID JK.
Back here, nice JS. Just trying everything to keep Dany at a full screen distance. You see the commitment there, recognizing on exactly what Fubuki would like to have, that extra breathing room.
Ooh, stunned it, but didn't get the meet up. Maybe calculating that they would.
Probably if it was on hit. Block, very fortunate. Perfect teleport.
Good draw, keeping the pressure up. 6 feet, back away from me. Stained, Arbiter. Oh, no Arbiters.
Oh no, stand block here. Wait a minute. Scooped up. Here's Oki. Oh my. He just low profile that too. The far slash, but not enough to survive.
Yeah, I spotted that low profile as well. It looked so slick. 2K, and we saw it against the Fireball now on RS. I'm here for it.
Sticking with your hurt boxes. That's a very old skill to have in terms of today's standards of fighting games.
Dany is definitely moving backwards and forwards. Just finding their time, looking at an opportunity, but you're stained up. Go all your possessions. Not this round anyway.
Fubuki. It looks tie it all up 2-all in this loser semis.
Pretty tough to call. Sorry, Zero. What was that?
No, I was just saying this is it. Like it's tied up 2-all with the team kill here in terms of Mexico v Mexico. But yeah, I agree. It's still going to be a tough call here. The way that Fubuki has started to lock in towards the end of the set. Chase down.
Both people aren't respecting each other's wake-ups. Going for stuff. Show me that you know the way out. Oh no, run back.
Just wants the positive. Catch up in the economy in terms of burst gauge on this. Oh, you might get another one actually with the 100 meter. Second edge just to apply the shock one more time.
Every time. Every time I'm called in game shock. Wow, no. No. The 5K's out. No block stun. This guy strains a throw.
Try to chase it there. SJH.
BRC chase that.
Actually, maximum range of that far slash.
Oh, maybe didn't believe in the hit. Went for 2K, 6H.
Teleports here, trying to bait Dany on the approach, and we do succeed with the JH. Sacred, look how much damage that did. Good lord. Oh, yes. The 5K. Yep, stand up for me here as Dany moves on to losers finals with a 3-2 victory over Fubuki. Delicious Chaos Gemini for winning tonight's redemption bracket.
That's a way nicer name than I've heard. There's an MVCI tournament and they call it the Cockroach Run.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Redemption bracket seems way nicer.
Well, this is the redemption fight for Dany here. And Walter did end up sticking with the Johnny for this one. Nice. Love the denial of the approach with a quick dash forward. All right, and actually somehow avoided a mortal counter. Has been cranked up on risk gauge for that entire sequence. Close slash counter hit. Finally finding a mark. Walter with a hard knockdown here. We're trying to catch up.
That life lead. The wind lead ever so slightly. Closest in the throat. Yeah, don't worry. You're only human. Oh, and the dash pump has gone the food draw, but the direct light hits. It's rough, right? Because I think dash blocking is the thing to do against Kai. Wow, he's got so many moves that can change the timing of your dash block to get hit. It's annoying. It's frustrating more than anything. I held my breath that whole time.
We've got another spider for positioning here. Tries to extend it, draw. Still got a crossover. Didn't even catch it. Carry here. Heavy stun edge to help out with that one. Woo!
And he's turned up.
Oh no. Certainly is. Game one, Dany says, are you sure?
Are you 100 on this choice you have decided to pick? Let's see. Sticking with the Johnny? Maybe you just need to whack the beard on Johnny. That might be the
Oh,
aesthetic
true. Yeah.
buff you
Forgot
need.
the beard. Forgot the beard.
Yeah. Jacob.
There it is. Jacob no more. We do have Millia returning to the fray. I still can't get over that, Dany. I'll never get over that. 12,000? Level 12,000? Really?
Duel 1.
What's the Steam profile look like? I want to see your Steam in review last year.
Oh, it's got, yeah, that would actually be pretty interesting to see. Give us a break. All right, Millia. What can you do against the king?
Just try to give chase. There's a JH. It's out in Walter's favor. Does coast to coast. Finally getting enough meter here to at least YRC if we need to in the next corner, or we take the knockdown because, of course, shatter, positive bonus. Let's build it back up. What a 5K.
There's the first. Let's see. Food rock, just fishing, anything. Especially against Millia, if you can catch her airborne with a food rock and his counter hit. Godspeed to your health bar.
Fear. That is the fear as you try to navigate this. You're playing on a razor's edge. How do you got double blades coming at you? I'm not dodging that. That's a Resident Evil 4 quick time event right there if I ever saw one.
No! They profess you block in the air, RC, you land, I guess. Keeping it basic, I like it.
Well, Shaker here. Relinquishing the turn, but does jump back at the counter hit heavy. Oh, jeez. A little bit of a stop, and the bat boot still comes through. Missed timing. Armini here. The Bailey's got the vapor thrust to come through. Get off of me for the corner. Oh, no. That would have been a sick pickup, though, if you would have got the cross under that way and convert for corner carry.
Yeah, that would have been fire. Ooh, see, the install is ready for Dany. If they want to pop it, never mind. It's gone with the YRC.
Oh, my
with the
God.
YRC Vapor Thrust, I understand. I understand the assignment.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Where is your survival instinct? I don't understand. Stun it. Stay down. Wow, what a back throw there.
Right? Oh my goodness, the double low. All right, nice IB, but you swap positions now. This is all the better for Dany right now.
Yeah. Pretty nice situation. But being, gets under the food draw.
Oh, good block on the opposite side with the quick fast fall. JS denies that approach coming from Walter. Quick bat mood. Vapor thrust still connects. It's do or die now. No burst on the table for either player. 2K2D. Nice block, but opened up at the last second and still Vapor thrust. You got no health to your name.
I think I could be wrong. Chat, you can correct me. I feel that Dany has only missed one Vapor thrust. One got backdashed earlier. I feel every other single one is hit. Oh, actually, no. The anti-air Vapor thrust, I think, was set up to be blocked. I think that was set up to be blocked. But the reversal Vapor thrusts they be landing a lot. And that's got to be concerning when you're going up against someone like Dany.
How do you stop someone like that?
Duel 1.
Someone who cannot be conditioned.
You ask politely in an email. That might be the only way.
Someone's sitting at a event during a top 8 match or a stream match. Write them an email. Write them in Discord. Please stop anti-airing right now. At them on Twitter live.
Can't do it in game. Take it outside.
Backs off here. Now, of course, the threat of far slash from Dany. And the threat. He said the food train could have been big counter hit with the fast RC to continue and bets it all off a 6P.
The moon is bad once again, but this is good for Woa. That is a round up. Can he convert that 0 into 1? Ooh, blocks like that though make me think that Dany's not going to allow it to happen.
Oh god. First away. Nope. All right. Yep. There's no. This is looking bad. When you see someone DP a Tiger Knee moon. My warning signs are going on. I'm in danger. I'm in the wrong neighborhood. My bad.
That is a big red flag. It's a big red flag. Oh,
That's not what we wanted.
It's not gonna matter, right?
Yeah, I wanted the super and just did not want the Artemis.
It's not gonna matter, right, Zero? That water didn't get super. It's not gonna matter.
Should it be? Oh my god. What was that? Yep, you're right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Thank goodness.
The stare down into Gold Burst.
Yeah.
The wherewithal of Walter to not move a muscle.
They were mean mugging each other. So who's gonna flinch first? And it was the goal burst. Like, I didn't see that happening. I can't. Unreadable. Unreadable. He is Braille without the bumps. I just can't.
Braille without the bumps.
I had to think of a new way to describe someone who cannot be read.
That was clean. That was clean. Worn out Braille. What's that? 2, 3 close flashes?
There's one too many. Dany couldn't block him. The mid be hitting.
Oh my god. Ooh. Finally got hit by a Capel. I don't know if you remember, but Dany has not been hit by a single opening Capel yet until now.
Something is changing.
There it is. Oh, they're getting lower.
Actually coming out of the ground now. He's planting the Capels. Oh my, look at the omelette do damage.
Fall in here. There's no escape. Don't press! Don't! It's Kai! Don't press!
Duel 3. Let's rock.
He will not end well.
Watch slash. Oh no! What do we do?
Oh! Ooh! Part of the plan?
Nope. You know what? I gotta give bad props to anybody that's ever fought Dany and not lost their mind. You're the true hero.
Show me the way. You have to have the mentality of a monk to withstand fighting Dany for this long.
Living that Taoist lifestyle, this does not bother me.
Okay, Dany's got bar. Does that mean stun dip is inbound?
Whoa.
Oh my!
The bamboo PRC! No! Hard. First away. I thought of favorite thrust. Don't do it. I swear to God. Oh my God.
Is this scheme from an air throw? No way, right?
No. Scheming for an opportunity. Does use full wild assault. Chasing the stun dipper. The 2P.
Wow.
We're back where we started. It was 3-2 the last time these competitors faced off on the winner side of top 8. It's 2-all. It's the final game of the set. Who's gonna win?
Flip a
Some of
coin.
the finest Guilty Gear you will see tonight. Maybe even this week. CEO hasn't happened yet, but we're about to find out.
Yeah, CEO's got a high bar to beat now. Ooh, that confirm was slick. Walter taking the momentum from the last previous games.
Set up.
Oh.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Indeed you do. Crack the code? Tell me you crack the code.
I don't know. I think we're going final game, final round.
Ooh, I think what was the only person here that doesn't want that.
Walter said what?
Say what now? More games? Nope.
I'm done. I'm done playing Dany today.
You one more hit from this? How did you fucking the back move?
Nice. The Capel. All right, my bad, yo.
Yo, I can just imagine for some reason when he was like another game, I could just visualize Walter going Z snapping and going, not today. I'll watch it.
Here we are with Walter up against Jack. Grand Finals, Johnny coming from Walter. No, the close slash betrays you off rip. All right.
Oh no, and he's locked him in the corner with a scapegoat saying, yeah, dash block through this. Okay. Jack has 2 bullets, but like you said earlier, doesn't matter. The numbers doesn't matter.
I got super. I get a full reload. Jack's the type of individual that when they run out of bullets, they're throwing the gun. It's still another bullet.
This counts as a projectile, right? Oof. Okay, double 2S. The second one does connect. Walter gonna get a wall break from it. It's a pretty good way to start the round. Oh, sure. What was that?
2K shut down the 2S.
Oh, he missed his Remy LeBlanc super. Listen, the card is tragic. Very tragic. But Happy Chaos never misses. Same side.
Ooh, that JK, but still gets caught in the counter hit.
Oh,
Respect on it. Saw the startup with the misfire. No bullets and almost no concentration. Your resources though on the side of Walter still.
using a lot of real estate moving forward. Gets a jump in, gets a throw, gets no OTD, just loads up. How do you win?
What the air throw? Oh my god. That was so nerve-wracking because that very quickly went south. A single bullet is all that Jack needs.
Yeah, you are not wrong. First up. Oh no.
A 2D pickup.
Doesn't get caught. Something.
See there, look at that 2S coming away. Fires off another misfire here. Walter trying to pepper away at that massive life lead from Jack. Crush for a reload. The 5P anti-air and Jack should be taking this first round. And 8.
It feels so close. Like the Johnny pick doesn't feel bad. But I think something a lot of people will have to go through where it's like, do I pick I guess in this situation, the better matchup, or do I pick what I'm more comfortable with? It's difficult against someone at Jack's level.
That's always like the tough call, right? Like because again, that mixed potential from Millia is certainly great, but I guess, we have a few more tries for the health of Johnny. The roll through though. Oh no, we got to be ready to throw. Easier said than done because in a blink of an eye, MegaAss is gone.
He is. Chaos X Machina once again. Glass all over the floor. He's gonna pick it up. Whoever's got the positive bonus. Or he's just gonna pick up a body. Oh no, he's fighting back, Walter.
Yeah, without concentration, that's the opening there that Walter was looking for. Did sneak it across under. Respecting the spacing here coming from Jack. Ooh. See, very tricky stuff here. We got the backup of that extra bullet. Oh.
Oh no. Pistol was right in his face. Get a decent hit here with Johnny. Some sort of counter hit. On overhead low. No, just gets pushed right out of that.
Where's the block stun on the misfire? Just ran right into it.
Oh, I
He's
did.
there for the finish. It's been a while since we've seen Walter's chip. I remember that era too, Ray.
I think I missed it, but I heard about it. I heard what his name was Chip for Millia. I know that.
Playing both those glass cannon characters. I use glass cannon lightly on the side of Millia.
Yeah, true. Ooh, we're punishing the 5K burst before anything kind of got started, but now that's not an option. It's to break the wall. Gives Jack 100 tension, though. I don't know how Walter wants to deal with this interaction.
Oh no, took the stance. The 6S. Still gonna get that carry? Yeah, bursting. The most expensive conversion here. If Walter gets it, not enough.
Ain't no way.
Oh my god, the 2P calls out the roll.
Ain't no way. Back to the P's. I'm telling you, that's what won the first round in the last time these two combatants went up against each other.
Right.
Challenging with the 2 P's.
nice hit Senga. Counter hit will get the extended.
Joker cards. 50% still on for Jack. Hold on to it, probably. Oh, dear.
Ooh. Little whip punish.
The air grab. Oh, the flick of the wrist. There's no way you lost if you didn't have any bullets, right?
Yo, okay. Walter somehow surviving, putting a game on the board.
Wow. Wow, wow. Like, as soon as Jack had no bullets, Walter just went forwards, delay forward, Rasengan to blow up any button or already press. It was quite poetic in a very Kai Kiske sort of way.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
We'll see how we get into this next game, though. Hopefully, Gambit does work out in favor of Jack. Away at least the burst of Walter.
Good start for Jack. Walter needs to pull something out of the bag. Doesn't want to give Jack a lead, obviously, in this set. Wants to reset it first and maybe have a little bit of time to recalibrate.
Goodness.
I think Jack starting to, what the cool kids say, lock in.
Yeah, this is what the kids have been saying. Yeah.
I don't get it personally, but
It's out, though. Trying to get that steady aim. Oh, Lord. Fall through 2K2D. Will be in excellent position here to get that guard crush. Shimmy! Walter opening things up against Jack for this corner.
again, just dash forward 2K2D. Jack is showing like no fear of being in the corner. Daredevil levels of confidence when you're back to the wall and you've got Johnny standing in front of you.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. We're just back-to-back shatter on immediate next interaction. Another 50 tension for the run. Okay. Oh no. Not like this.
That must have been a misinput on like a drift on the RC.
Should not have been a JS right there coming from Johnny. Unfortunately, that's what we got.
Yeah.
Probably wanted the, while rising, the misfiner out of the sky.
Is it still going to be Johnny Walter?
There is.
Committed. Hey. I'm a fan. Even if this isn't a case of I think I can win over using Millia, learning the matchup at this level with these stakes, I think is you can't put a value in that.
Oh yeah, like certainly ideal to be playing at a tournament level. Again, like TNS's skill ceiling is so high, right? In terms of trying to get that kind of practice. This is tournament level practice that you get regardless. Walter though, gonna be sent back reeling for the shatter.
Oh no, cursed up. The voodoo spells next goes Deus Ex Machina. Positive bonus. We all know what time it is. 50 tension on both. Who's going to BRC first?
And we're bursting here though. This is actually huge for Jack going into the next round.
One more chance here. I can not afford to lose anymore.
Lord. Nice throw. Rolls right through.
History with into overtime. Close enough to the wall? Question mark. Indeed! Exclamation mark.
To call off this burst, but if you look at the resources that Jack has, and all it took was a single tap dust into super, Jack will take it 3-1 over Walter in this grand finals with a perfect finish. Congratulations to Jack, and a great way to kick off the week as we lead into CEO